Hello. Happy Saturday. How is everybody? So, it is auction day. Let everybody kind of stream in here for a couple of minutes, and then we will kind of get started talking about what's going to happen today, the rules of how things are going to go, and then we will go from there. So let's say hey to everybody. So hi Michelle, Diamond Art Crafter, Gwen, I'm very excited as well. Hi Stacy, Carol. Yeah, hi Jay Lily. Ready to have lots of fun, hopefully. Colleen. Hey Rita. I should not be here as I'm broker than broke, but auctions are so much fun to watch. Hey, you know? I mean, even if you're just here to hang out and you're not able to buy right now, you're welcome to come hang out. Share it with your friends, you know? Hi Barbara. Hi Tiffany, Meowie Diamonds and Cats. Hi Lexi. Hi Ellen. Hi Eve. Michelle said, I work on a Zoom, so I have the sound low. I hope I can still participate. We'll have, if you have the sound down low, you'll still be able to see on the screen the photo of what kit's going to be up for auction. So even if you have the sound down low, as long as you can see the chat, you'll be good. Let's see. Do I need to register to bid? No. We're getting ready to go over all the rules here in just a second. Let's see. Who else am I missing? Hey, Dana. Hi, Cynthia. I will be in and out this afternoon. I have my live in an hour. I'll be back after that. Oh, I forgot you have a live today. When I scheduled this, I tried to look to make sure. So, well, enjoy your live. And we will, I'm going to actually tell everybody a little sneak about if something doesn't sell. There's some options if you're watching the replay. So if you're watching the replay, that doesn't necessarily mean you missed out on everything. Let's see. Hi, Kayleen. Meowie Tiff Tiff, queen of all orange kittens. All right. So, I know people are still joining. You're going to see a couple of things here. So, in the description down below, you're also going to see the information I need sent and kind of a little bit of how things are going to go. Also, scrolling right here below me, you're going to see the welcome, and then it's also going to have my email address and the information you need to email me at the end of the day. Okay? Hey, Chris. All right. So, how is this going to work? So we have 100 and I think 90 kits. And so these are being sold for this is going to be auctioned off for our members. So some of my paid members wanted to do a D-stash, and what we did was we compiled a list. So there are, I think 5, let me make sure I'm telling you right, lots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. So what I mean by lots. So these are being shipped from my members to you. So every time we switch lots, if you buy a kit, like let's say if you buy a kit from lot 1 and lot 3, you would have to pay shipping per lot because they're going to be shipped from different people. I didn't have any easier way to do that. Now, I will say some of these, like a couple of the lots have like 9 or 10 kits, but then like there's one lot that has like 30 or 40 kits and one that has like 90 kits. And so if you buy a bunch in those lots, you would just pay shipping one time. But I will tell you clearly when we're switching from one lot to another. So if you guys have questions about any of this, definitely ask them now because I will definitely address them. What else? So, oh yes, let's talk about Robin because my sidekick. She has had migraines literally all week. She has, yes, I will, Robin, mom. So she has had the worst migraine all week. And they've given her new medications, but she's got the worst migraine today. Sorry, I was trying to make her a moderator while we're talking here. Okay, you should be a moderator now. So she will be helping me keep track of who's winning, but she is resting in a dark room to hopefully help alleviate her migraine while she's trying out a new medication. So Jay Lely said, please relax. All right, so we talked about shipping. So hopefully that makes sense with everybody. How is bidding going to work? So we're going to, I'll first tell you what kit's coming up. I'll pull it up on the screen. We'll have this show up on the screen here. And then I'm going to put start in the chat. And that's going to be when bidding starts. I'm not gonna leave this like super long and drawn out unless it's like an active bidding. So if nobody bids for like 30 or 60 seconds, I'm probably gonna go ahead and start like rounding up the bidding because we have so many kits to go through today. With that being said, I'm gonna show you guys. This is gonna sound crazy. I'm doing the start stop based on the live chat. I don't know how well this is gonna work, so we're gonna try it. So realistically, when you hear me say start, you should see start show up in the chat. When you hear me say stop, stop should show up in the chat. I am going to put everything as far as winners and bids are all based off of the live chat I see on my phone, okay? Let's see. I saw something, are items from a smoke-free home? Yes, Lexi. As far as I know, all of these are from a smoke-free home. If the 5 of you that are watching, if they are not from a smoke-free home, if you'll send me a message through Messenger, I would appreciate it. But as far as I know, all 5 of them are a smoke-free home, I'm pretty sure. All right. So we talked about how shipping's going to work. We talked about how bidding's going to work. Oh, I did not mention bidding will be in $1 increments. So they set their starting bid at what they would like to, like the starting bid for the kits, and then everything will go up in a 1-minute increment. Okay. I'm going to try to have this go as smooth as possible. This is technically our first time ever doing an auction, so there may be a hiccup here or there, so you just kind of have to bear with me. Let's see here. Does anybody have any questions? So as I mentioned, scrolling right down here is going to be my email and what you need to send me at the end of today. You don't have to do it after you win each kit. Just kind of keep a list of what, we're also keeping a list, but just for your own knowledge too, keep a list of what kits you win. And then at the end of today, you'll send me your name, your email, as well as what kits you win, and then your PayPal email, because that's going to be how we invoice you. All right, let's see. Everybody's worried about Robin. Oh, I thank you guys. Yes, whenever we get started, I will tell you what the minimum bid is. And I'll put start and I'll put the minimum bid with the start. But I will definitely be saying what the minimum bid is. All right, so we're going to start with one of the smaller lots here, okay? So in this lot, there are, I believe, 9 kits. All right, so I'm getting this pulled up here just so I have the kit ready to show you guys. All right, let's see here. Any other questions before we get started? So like I said, the start and stop will show up in the chat. Everything will be done based off of what I can see in the chat as far as the bids. If two people put in the same bid, whichever name shows up first on my screen will be the one that counts, okay? And if there's any questions about who's first, I'm more than happy. Like I said, I've got my phone with a live chat pulled up here too. So technically I can see the delay of the chat as well from when I'm talking to what's going on, okay? Hi, Laura. Welcome in. All right. I think I've got every rule and I've gone over the basics. So, is everybody in here ready to get started? No, no, no. So Lexi, I'm sorry, that's a good question. That's actually a great question. So when I say lots, I mean I have 9 kits from one seller, okay? So we're going to do each individual kit separately, but once we're done with the end of that lot of 9 kits, you will go to a second lot. And so what that means is if you buy a kit from this first lot of 9 kits, you pay whatever the kit price was, or kits, plus shipping. And then when we go to the next lot, you're going to have to pay shipping again because that's shipping from a second person. Does that make sense? Let's get ready to rumble. I like it. Oh, yes. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi. Yes, sellers will be using pirate ship for the best shipping. Okay. And then the goal is within 24 to 48 hours after the auction ends and you guys get me your information, you will be invoiced. Once you get the invoice, you'll have 24 hours to pay it. Now, if you don't contact me and tell me something's up why you can't pay it within the 24 hours, you will forfeit the kits that you won at the end of that 24-hour time period, okay? And then once your invoice is paid, most kits will be shipped out within 72 hours after the invoice is paid. Just keep in mind, like, one of these lots has like 80 or 90 kits or more. And so it may not necessarily be feasible to ship out 90 kits in 3 days if they all sell. So just bear with it, okay? All right. So I am logged into Robin's Diamond Art Club. So whenever I click these links to open the kits, you may see something that says you've already purchased this kit. Just ignore that. I'm just mainly pulling it up for the photo. And we'll see if we can zoom in and stuff and show the photo. So we are going to get started here. All right. Let me share my screen. All right, so this is going to be the first lot, okay, guys? There are 9 kits in this lot. You can bid on 1. You can bid on none. So I'm going to go ahead and put start in the chat. And the starting bid for this kit is $40. So anybody who wants to bid on this kit, the starting bid will be $40. All right, so this is It's About Time by Ciro Marchetti. Some details about this kit. It is a square diamond painting. It has technically 64 colors, so 56, and then 4 AB and 4 fairy dust. It is a rather larger kit, 27.6 by 40.2 inches, 115,000 diamonds. So let's see if I click on this photo here. It's not going to let me zoom in anymore. So hopefully you guys can see most of it here. So you can see the rendering and stuff too. So again, the starting bid on this is $40 if you're interested. Let's see if I zoom out just a little bit more, if it will show you guys the whole image maybe. There we go. We're just going to make it a little smaller. All right, so we're going to give it a couple minutes if anybody is interested in this kit. Again, the starting bid is $40 for It's About Time. This is an absolutely gorgeous image. There's our rendering. Oh no! If you go to the next pic, you can enlarge. All right, let's see. Oh yes, thank you. Thank you, Rita. So here we go. Much better image. There we go. Thank you, Rita. All right, so this is what It's About Time looks like. This is a pretty image. There's a lot going on in this image. Oh, it sounds like, I knew it did just come back in stock, so it sounds like a couple people may have just ordered this, so this may not be one, although this is, what, almost 50% off of the Diamond Art Club price, so, because on Diamond Art Club it's $78.99, so. Now, while we're talking and kind of looking at this image, because nobody's bidding, so for anybody watching the replay, if nobody bids on this kit, and this is a kit you are interested in purchasing, you may send me an email and I will reach out to the buyer and see if we can get a price for you. So just because you're not here doesn't necessarily mean you may miss out. If something doesn't sell, you may have the option to still get it. All right, so again, the starting bid on this one is $40. Hi, Natalia. Anybody interested on It's About Time by Ciro Marchetti? This is so pretty, though. I don't think I've ever actually taken a good deep look at this image here. I like the different symbols, the Aquarius, the Capricorn, Sagittarius. You can't quite see all of them, but there's just so many small details in this. You don't really notice till you start really looking at them. All right, I'm going to give it like another 30 seconds to see if anybody else is interested in this, and if not, we're going to move on. So 30 seconds. Starting bid is $40 on this piece, guys. So pretty. Again, here's a look at that rendering. And this is a huge piece. All right, about 10 more seconds. Anybody's interested? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Whoops, I put the stop a little bit early there. There we go. You're going to see there was a stop way early. That was my fault. That was the first one. It was a bad stop there. So from now on, you'll see stop whenever I say it. So that was my fault. That's why you see 2 stops. Thank you, Laura. All right. So we are going to move on to our next kit. This one may be a popular kit here. So let's get this one pulled up. All right. So this is an out of stock kit. I'm going to go ahead and put start in the chat. The starting bid for this kit is $40. Okay. So $40. So this is Books and Nooks by Yume Art. It is out of stock. Let's scroll down a little bit and then we'll look at the image a little more. So this is going to be a square diamond painting. And it is a total of 54 colors. No, I'm not doing my math right. 55 colors. So 49 colors with 3 ABs and 3 fairy dusts. And I see we've got 40 in the chat from Kayleen. So remember, bids increased by $1. So next bid, if you wanted to bid, would be 41. So this is 27.6 by 33.1 inches, or 70 by 84 centimeters. And about 95,000 diamonds. So we'll look at this. We'll kind of look at the, scroll through here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull up the larger image here now. This is actually a piece that I own, and I absolutely love this image. It's so cute with her in the little top of the bookstore just hanging out reading a book. We have 41 from Laura now, so Laura is currently our highest bid at $41. Thank you, guys. I don't think I've ever noticed all the little red birds. You've got the cute little red cardinal down here, and then you've also got one looks like literally sitting on her head there. Look at that. That's so cute. All right. So here is a look at the rendering if you want to take a look at that. Natalia said 42. Okay, so Natalia is currently our leading bidder at $42. 42. Hey, Berta. 43 from Michelle. I know, Berta, me and my math is not so good, right? And now we have 45 from Kayleen. So currently at $45 from Kayleen. 45 from Kayleen. Excuse me, 45. Goodness. You think my brain would work at some point today, right, guys? So right now, Kayleen is our leading bidder with $45. Again, this beautiful piece from Yume Art, Books and Nooks. And also, guys, I will tell you guys, if this has, when we get to them, if they have special things, like there's a couple here and there that have treasure quest cards. There's a couple of them that are sealed. If I don't specify, you can assume that they're open and they probably don't have toolkits. But otherwise, I'll tell you when they are sealed kits or if they include a treasure quest card. This one is not, so. All right, now we have $46 from Natalia. So Natalia is our leading bidder with 46. So the shipping cost, Jay Lee, you're probably looking at, for one kit, depending on where it is. Sometimes it depends on where it goes, but I would say $8 to $10-ish for one kit. All right, so right now Natalia is the leading bidder with $46. I see Berta put in 46, but right now Natalia's got it first, so she's technically still our leading bidder at $46. Beautiful, beautiful piece. All right, we're going to give it a couple, maybe like another minute to a minute and a half. Berta, leave me alone. Do I need it? No. But look, sometimes getting these kits make you happy. And honestly, you're still getting this one at a bargain compared to the price. So, because I mean, and it's out of stock. So technically you can't get it right now, even if you want it. This is the only ways if you got it from a D-stash or if you get it from the auction. So, we got Kayleen with 47 now. Kayleen with 47. So Laura did say she thought shipping would be higher. She said maybe 15 to cover cost. So just keep in mind, shipping will be calculated exactly based off of however many kits you have and your exact address, and they'll give you that exact. So just keep that in mind when you are bidding. So right now, Kayleen is the highest bidder at $47. So we're gonna give it like another 30 seconds if anybody else wants to bid. So 30 seconds and we'll be wrapping this one up. So 47 is the highest bid from Kayleen right now. Yeah, Melissa said the last one she shipped was 13, so. All right, we got about 15 seconds left if anybody's interested. 47 is still the highest bid here, guys. 47. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, so there's going to be a little bit of a delay after the stop before I announce the winner because of the delay in the chat and how I'm doing the stop. All right, so the winner of that one is Kayleen Platt for $47. All right. Thank you, Kayleen. Congratulations on your beautiful kit. All right. Let's get this next one going here. So welcome in if you're just joining. If you have any questions about the rules or how things are going, feel free to pop it in the chat. I've also got some stuff in the description down below. All right, so we're going to pull up our next one. So the starting bid for this one is also going to be $40. All right, so let's get a little bit of information about this one. Yes, perfect for the Asian event. The last one was, yes, absolutely. All right, so this kit is Why, When, and Who. Again, starting bid is $40 for this. It's by Bob Duquette, I think is how you say his last name. I may butcher some of these names. If I do, definitely let me know in the chat because I always try to get the artist names right. All right, so this is a square diamond painting. It's going to have 47 colors plus 2 ABs and 4 fairy dust. So a total of 53 colors. It is 65 by 82.9 centimeters. Or 25.6 by 32.7 inches, and has about 87,000 diamonds. All right. So this one is, again, starting at $40, okay? So here we'll do a quick little skim over of what it would look like rendered to non-rendered, so you guys can kind of see the change there of how that looks. I like that neat little feature that they've added. That's a cool thing to do. I'm not gonna lie, the little bird at the bottom here. Let's see if we can look at that. Isn't that cute? Just cute big ol' eyes. So again, starting bid for this one is $40. If anybody is interested, $40 for this one. It is cute. Oh, we got Rita coming in for $40 for this one. Thank you, Rita. It's cute. I like the little spectacle. I don't think I've paid attention to this one before. Maybe I haven't seen it. It's in stock too, so I don't know. This is a good steal though, considering this is normally $73 plus tax and stuff. So, little pocket watch. Let's take a look at the rendering here of this a little bit. There we go. That rendering is really good. So cute. So currently our highest bid is Rita for $40. So cute. And I know Cassie said she already has this one. It's so neat. I love it. Has anybody in the chat completed this one before? It's adorable. I really don't think before this I'd ever seen this kit. When I was adding the links and stuff, I think that was the first time I really did see it, so. So cute. I like just the little one pop of color is the bow. It would be fun to bling up. You're right. The bow, just that pop of the color though on the bow just makes the little birdie stand out in those big ol' eyes. So all right, so currently the highest bid is still Rita for $40. So we're going to give this a couple more minutes, maybe like 2 more minutes. So if anybody's interested, again, the increments just go up in $1. Right now, Rita has the highest bid for $40. Oh, Lillian just came in. Lillian's got $42. So $42 from Lillian. Thank you, Lillian. I know you're right. So thinking about J. Lily's while we're talking and letting people decide if they want to bid on this, this would be fun. You're right with the gold. If you put gold like around let me get my mouse so you guys can, I don't know if you guys can even see my mouse with it like this. I don't think you can, but the gold like around the edge of the clock and the center of the clock, and then maybe like some bronze on his little pocket watch in his chest there. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Yes, that's actually does kind of make you think of that a little bit, doesn't it? All right, Lillian is still our current highest bid at $42. We're going to give this kit 1 more minute before we wrap it up. So 1 more minute if you're interested in this kit. Yeah, oh, silver numbers would be pretty, Berta. That's actually a good idea too. That would be pretty. Very, very pretty. Lots of opportunities in this one to make it cute. I know, Christopher up there making all kinds of jokes. What was that little owl's name? All right, I'm going to give this another 30 seconds if you're interested. So the highest bid is still currently $42 by Lillian. All right. All right, 15 more seconds, guys. We're winding down here. Still 40. Lillian with $42 still holds it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. Give it a couple seconds for the delay to catch up here. And I'll announce who won it. All right, so Lillian with $42 did win that one. He was actually named Mr. Owl. Was his name really Mr. Owl? That's hilarious. I really wouldn't have thought of that until Christopher brought it up. That's a... Gonna have that stuck in my head all day now. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop, guys? Yes, congratulations, Lillian. All right. Now this next kit is going to be a sealed diamond painting, so it has not been opened. Let me close a couple of these old tabs out here. And let's go ahead and put start. This is, Lexi, this is going to be number 4 of 9 of this. So there are a couple of more. All right. So I went ahead and put start in the chat. So this is, again, this is a sealed diamond painting, guys. This is Friends of the Rainbow, so it's an adorable Mickey piece. The starting bid for this one is also going to be $40. I guess that would be a good thing to know, huh? So starting bid is $40. This is a square diamond painting. And then, so colors. Look at these specialty drills. I don't think I realized when this kit released the specialty drills in it. So you have 7 colors plus 6 iridescent diamonds and 3 fairy dust colors. So you've got technically really a total of 16 colors. But I didn't realize that it had 6 iridescents in it. Has anybody done this one? Sorry, sidetracked here. I don't even know if I've seen this unboxed. So 27.2 inches by 23.6 inches. It's 69 by 60 centimeters and 66,757 diamonds. This is so cute. I'm very curious about the iridescent diamonds now. So again, guys, if you're interested, oh, Cassie just bid. Cassie's got the starting bid of $40. So there's a look at the change of the rendering to the whole image. So now let's pull this baby up here. Look at that. Perfect for Pride Month next year. Yeah, you're right. It absolutely would be. Absolutely would be. So we've got the starting bid is Cassie of $40. So cute. All right, so if you're in the chat and you either have this kit and you've opened it and looked at it, or you've done it, I want to know about the iridescent colors. I feel like it should be like the colors of the rainbow and like the stars behind it. That would be so pretty. And then there's a look at the rendering. I really do love this. I don't need more diamond paintings, guys. I don't. This is cute. Again, you're still getting, this is, you're getting a steal on this even at $40, so adorable. Got the whole gang. You got Goofy, Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, and then Donald and Daisy Duck. Still highest bid right now is still held by Cassie for $40. It is. It's a beautiful rendering. This really would be a beautiful piece for Pride Month. Definitely would be. My son has it but hasn't started it yet. Yeah. They really did do a good job on the rendering. It's not huge, just like 27 by 24-ish inches. So, all right, I'm going to give this another minute and then we'll start wrapping this up. So right now, Cassie still has the highest bid at $40. Again, you bid up in increments of $1, guys. So, take a look at the rendering here again. And again, this kit is sealed too. I don't know if this kit, I think this kit came out after Treasure Quest card, so that would mean that there's still a Treasure Quest card in it, I think. I'm not sure. But it is a sealed kit, so it'll have the toolkit, it'll have everything, and it is 100% sealed. So, all right, about 30 seconds left, guys. And then we're going to wrap this up. So if you're interested, so Cassie at $40 is the highest bid. All right, we got about 15 seconds left, and then we're closing up bidding here. Anybody else? All right, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. Again, just keep in mind with the delay in the chat, I'm making sure I call the correct winner. So that's why you're hearing the delay for a couple seconds. All right, so Cassie did win that at $40. So congratulations, Cassie. That's an adorable kit. You'll have to let me know when you get it and you unbox it. Let me know what it looks like and where the iridescent drills are on that one. I'm very curious. All right. Up next we have another sealed diamond painting. All right. So I'm going to put start in the chat here. The starting bid on this one is also $40. So start is going in the chat now. Starting bid of $40 for this one. So this diamond painting is When I Lost You by Mandy Manzano. It is a square diamond painting. And it's going to have a total of 49 colors with 4 AB drills and 4 fairy dust diamonds. And this is a perfect square kit. So 27.6 by 27.6 inches or 69.9 by 69.9. So almost 70 by 70 centimeters. And of course you've got the beautiful colors you can see with Mandy with her outlines. So pretty. Oh, Gail loves this one. So starting bid for this one again, guys, is $40. So there's a look at the switch of the image to the rendering. Give you guys a look at that, and then we'll blow the image up here to make it a little bit bigger. So starting bid again, $40. So let's move over so we can pull this up. All right, we got Mickey for $40. So Victoria, as of right now, this auction is just strictly for US only. Robin and myself will be doing a D-stash shortly. It's going to obviously, we always do our D-stash starts with members only, and then anything that's left over we'll do on our channel. And so when we do it, we will definitely do international shipping as long as you pay the shipping. So, but these for this auction only is strictly US only. And so we still have Mickey with the highest bid of $40 for this gorgeous piece. Again, Mandy Manzano, When I Lost You. Take a look at the rendering. I want to say they did a really, I don't think I've ever really paid attention to like the rendering of this piece. And if you look like the details in her dress and then like in the sky, how well they render that into it. Like, look at that. That is crazy. It's beautiful. All the details definitely come through. I have this canvas gorgeous. Oh, nice. So Mickey is still our leading bidder of this one for $40. I know I honestly like the rendering almost more than the original as well. It's gorgeous. It makes the subtle details in the background really come out a lot, especially in the background and in her dress. So pretty. I love it. It looks like almost like a little swirls and florals on her dress there. It's gorgeous. The rendering looks better than the original in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I definitely see that. So again, highest bid right now is $40 for this one, currently by Mickey. And you can increase your bids by $1, okay? All right, I'm going to open my drink here for a second, so ignore the loud noise. All right. I know, I almost want to like just leave it on the rendering the whole time, because that rendering is gorgeous. All right, so we still got Mickey at $40. We don't have any other bids, so we're going to give it, we'll say another minute, and then we'll wrap up this piece and keep moving on, guys. Like I said, I know we're not spending a super lot of time on this, but we have a ton of kits to get through, so I don't want to spend too long waiting to move through kits. So, all right. And thank you guys all for joining in. If you are joining in the middle of an auction and you have questions, definitely feel free to throw them up in the chat. We've got all the mods in here, including Robin is in the chat as well. So another one that would be fun to bling. Yeah. I don't know what it is with me and the black outlines of kits, but I love the kits that have the black outlines, like Mandy, Hannah. All right, we got about 30 more seconds and we're going to wrap this kit up, guys. So if you're interested, the highest bid is still held by Mickey M for $40. So $40. All right. We're going to do 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Emma also does some of the black outlining. I love that. Oh, thank you, Laura. All right, I know I'm, again, delaying announcing the winner. I know. Just bear with me here. So hopefully you guys are seeing there's no delay in when stop is entering the chat and when I'm saying stop. That is that's the goal I'm going for here. So everybody having fun so far? Don't worry, if you haven't seen anything that you're liking yet, we do have a little bit of everything in here, so plenty of stuff coming up. All right. All right, let's see here. Let's get this next kit put up here. Yes, congrats, Mickey. Congrats, congrats. All right. Okay, good. Thank you, Eve. That's what I was going for. Yes, Lexi. So if you're interested in the D-Stash that starts for members only, yes, you would become a member of our channel. So you start with the way we do D-Stashes for our kits, we'd start with the top tier gets first dibs, and then the second tier and the third tier. So, and that Laura's got you in the chat too. All right. Now, we have another sealed kit, guys. And it's an in-stock kit. It was out of stock when I made the list. Look at that. So this is a sealed brand new kit. It's going to start at bidding of $40. So I'm going to put start in the chat. So this is a $40 bid, okay? So this is Manny, God of Moon by Carissa Bug. This is one of the few men diamond paintings we get. So square drills. It's going to have a total of 55 colors, including an AB, a frosted diamond, which I'll be honest, I have not unboxed a kit with a frosted diamond yet, and 3 fairy dusts. It's 22 by 31 inches or 55.8 by 78.7 centimeters. Yeah, it's a man. It's one of the few men that we get as diamond paintings. They really don't put enough men in diamond painting. So, all right, so let's take a look at first the change of the regular image to the rendering. Let me move it down just a bit so you guys can hopefully see most of it. Hello, will you swap? There we go. Switch of the photo to the rendering. Again, the starting bid on this, guys, is $40. All right, let's pull the better image up here so you can take a look at them. So this is, again, Manny, God of Moon from Carissa Bug. Starting bid $40. I know, I really do. I feel like, especially for the men who diamond paint, because, you know, they always release tons of images with females in them, and I feel like you guys probably don't always want to diamond paint female characters. You need some more men characters released in diamond paintings. Just not enough. My husband will be questioning me for bidding on this one, but he's cute. Hey, I mean, if you like it, go for it. I am a fan of blue, so that does kind of call to me a little bit because of how cute the blue is. All right, let's switch to the rendering. I'd be curious to know. I honestly haven't even seen Diamond Art Club's Frosted Diamonds to know where they would go. So if anybody has this, I'd be interested to know how they do it. I feel like his earring should have like some silver metallics in it just to make his earring stand out with the moon on it there. This is a pretty image though. Lots of fine details in it. Yes, we do. We need to request more male art. Even for the women. I feel like we like to diamond paint men sometimes. We don't always want to just diamond paint the females. Yeah, hopefully they are, Jay Lely. Hopefully they are listening. So again, if you're interested in this is the starting bid on this is $40, guys. I'm going to give it another minute or two and see if anybody's interested. So $40 for Manny, God of Moon from Carissabug. So I really do love all the details in this. I just don't know if all of that 310 and 980 will be my jam. I honestly don't know how much of this. If anybody has this kit, let us know. Oh, here's what we'll do. Hold on. While people are deciding, this is sometimes how I help decide if I want to get a diamond painting. Let's see if anybody's finished him. Let's pull up these images here. So this hasn't been finished. I mean, it is a little darker in spots, but some of that blue is so pretty. If we have cows and bathtubs, surely we can get more men in diamond painting, you know? I do see this jar, and this one of those big jars does look like a black or a darker color, but that's not worked on. I was trying to see if we had, that's all the pictures we have. So that's the closest you're going to get to seeing one being worked on, Natalia. All right, let's scroll back up to the image. I'm going to give it another 30 seconds if anybody's interested. Again, the starting bid on this is $40. I pulled down my stash this week and almost all of them are blues and black. Why did I do this? I mean, I'm not hating on the blues. Now, the darker ones, the darker ones you definitely need to mix in with some lighter ones, but all right, I'm going to give it like 15 more seconds. So if anybody's interested, we're going to be closing bidding on this in 15 seconds. So again, Manny, God of Moon from Carissabug. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. Just waiting for the chat to catch up here. Make sure nobody did bid. Okay. All right, so while I'm getting everything ready for the next diamond painting, so there are 3 more diamond paintings left in this first lot. So if you did already purchase a kit in this lot and you decide to purchase another one, remember shipping will be combined on those. And if you're watching the replay, so far we've had 2 kits that haven't sold. So if there is a kit that didn't sell and you're interested in it, send me an email. Again, email scrolling right down here at the bottom of the screen to send us an email, okay? All right. Let's see. So let's go ahead and pull up the next kit here now. So again, this one is a starting bid of $40. And this is going to be for some of the darker art. This is Inamorte. So I'm going to go ahead and put starting bid again, $40. Waiting to Awaken, a beautiful piece by Inamorte. Again, this is going to be those blues and blacks. Jay Lely. Her eyeshadow on this one is gorgeous. All right, so this is going to be another square diamond painting. This one is going to have 44 colors because it's only got those 2 specialty jewels. So just 1 AB and 1 fairy dust. This is a tall piece. 22 inches by 44 inches. Or 55.8 by 111.8 centimeters. So this is a tall piece. I don't think I'm going to be able to get her all in for you guys to be able to see the change from the image to the rendering, but we'll see. And guys, $40 is a steal because this is $78.99. Even though it's in stock, $40 is a steal if you've been eyeing this piece here. Oh, Robin's a fan of this piece. Robin loves Inamorte, guys. Inamorte and Ines Guerrero. So pretty. Her eyeshadow is just striking to me. Hi, Christine. Welcome in. So $40 is the starting bid. If anybody's interested, let's take a look. Awaken, girl, be possessed. Get her a priest. I love your commentary, Christopher. She really is. She's got some black, but she's lots of the blues and purple hues to her, and I really do. Her eyeshadow is just so striking. So again, starting bid on this one, we don't have a bid yet, is $40, and this is a huge piece, guys. She's even got, like, looking at it, it looks like she's got a little bit of, like, what would be, like, pink or red, like, by her hands, and then, like, her dress there. Let's go over to this. And even in her, I have this one. Oh, yeah, Shelly. And even in a little bit in her corset here. But look at those eyes. I think that's what's drawing me in the most. So pretty. Look at that. All right, let's zoom back out so you guys can see the whole thing. All right, starting bid again, $40. We do not have a bid yet, so we're going to give it another minute or two and see if anybody is interested. All right. Oh, and Lillian has bid for $40. So we do have one bid for $40. That's honestly a steal for this piece too. Because it is tall. Not quite as tall. It's only like a foot shorter than I am, but that's still, whew. She really is almost life size. So Lillian is currently our highest bidder for $40 for Waiting to Awaken by Inamorte. All right, we're going to give it another minute if anybody else is interested. Highest bid right now is $40. So let's look at the rendering one more time while we're letting the time roll down here. Let's see if there's a finished piece. Keeping an eye on the time here. All right, you got about 30 seconds left. The highest bid is still $40 if you're interested in this piece. Nope, no finished photos of her either. All right, if you're interested for Waiting to Awaken by Inamorte, you have about 15 seconds. The highest bid is at $40 by Lillian Thompson. Pretty piece. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. Give it here about 10 seconds for the live to catch up with me. And we'll announce the winner. All right, so Lillian did indeed win that for $40. So congratulations, Lillian. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, 2 more kits left in this lot, and then we're going to move on to another lot. And I'm trying to decide. So we have one lot that's going to have... I'm trying to count like 100 kits. So I'm trying to decide if we're going to do another small lot or if we're going to do a big lot. Robin said if no one bid, she was going to bid for that one, guys. So congratulations, Lillian. All right. So again, 2 kits left in this lot. So let's go ahead and pull up the next one here. So this is a Marvel kit. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start in the chat. The starting bid for this one is also $40. Okay, so $40 for this. This is called Balance. It is a Marvel piece again. Also a square diamond painting. It's going to have a total of 66 colors. So 61 regular colors and 5 AB drills. This is 20 by 28 inches or 50.8 by 70.7 centimeters. This would be a fun piece to do and put in like a little boy's room who loves the Marvel series. Because it's got the mixture of all of them. And I'm horrible. I don't know the names of all of them. Like, obviously, I know Captain America and then the Hulk. Black Panther. Gosh. But look at the rendering of that. So there's that. So let's take a look. Again, the starting bid on this one, guys, is $40. So $40 is the starting bid on this piece. Balance by Marvel. And again, this is I don't know if I think I said it, but let me just make sure this is a sealed piece. So this is a sealed diamond painting still. I did this one, but for my big boys. Yeah, I mean, hey, honestly, like, it doesn't have to be for a little boy's room. It could just be anybody, like, because, I mean, let's be honest. I'm a little kid at heart still, too, and I love things like Pokemon, and I love Harry Potter, so, you know, even there are going to be grown men who love Marvel and collect, like, comic books and stuff this would be fun for, so. Be a fun piece to do and put on the wall. So there's a look at the rendering. They did a really good job on the rendering, considering it's not a huge piece, too. It's so funny. I don't know the names of some of these. That tells you how much I know about Marvel. Like I said, I know Hulk. I know Captain America. I know Black Panther. I think one of these is Thor, I think. I don't know. Any of those Marvel fans out there who are yelling at me at the screen right now. All right, again, no starting bid for this one yet. The starting bid on this one is $40 for Balance by Marvel. Let's get back to the regular image here. Carol, how did this piece turn out when you did it? Was it pretty finished? I actually have some of the little, they released a bunch of like individual Marvel ones that are smaller, like individual characters, and I did get a couple of those that I've gotten there to do, but this one is not one that I've got. Let's see. Let's scroll down. I'm going to give it right now we don't have any bids. Again, the starting bid for this one is $40. I'm going to give it like another minute and a half or so and see if anybody else is interested in bidding. So Carol said it turned out great. The render was amazing. I think this one we may have a finished piece of here. More men, yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a finished piece of it. Can't really zoom in on that photo much, but... So that's pretty. Oh, I like that with the edges cut off. That's pretty. So yeah, that would be a nice piece to have framed or just dry mounted and put in a room somewhere to hang on the wall. All right, I'm gonna give it. We don't have any bids on this currently, so I'm gonna give it like 30 seconds. If anybody's interested, the starting bid is $40. Again, for Balance by Marvel. I'm going to go back up here and pull up the main image so you guys can see the whole image one more time. $40. More, I know that this one's a good mixture. It's got a couple women in it, but it's also got some men in it, so. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop. Jay Lee said men, no selling. I think this one's would be more directed towards people who like the men characters in this one versus just a man in general. Yeah, exactly what Christopher said. Superheroes and men, not exactly the same. I would have to agree with that. You know, it's not necessarily... if you're wanting a man diamond painting, it's not necessarily the same. So, All right, guys, we have one more piece in this lot. Kayleen bid 40 after the stop. Kayleen, if when you email me your list, if you'll email me you're interested in that one, I'll get with the seller on this and see if they'll add it to you for $40. Okay, Kayleen. So when you email me, just actually, you know what? We'll let it count. Since you're the only one who bid, we'll give it to Kayleen for $40. Everybody think that's fair? She was the only one who bid and came in after the stop. I'm good with giving it to her. All right, I'm good with that. So Robin's in there making notes like, Brittany, what are you doing? So as long as everybody's good with that, we're going to sell that one to Kayleen. Even though she came in after the stop, we're going to let Kayleen have it for $40. Perfect. All right, then Kayleen, congratulations. That is your piece. All right. Good. All right. So last piece in this lot. Like I was saying, we've got one more piece left in this lot, and then we'll switch. And I think we may go ahead and start on the big lot. Now, the only reason I was hesitant is because this big lot, like I said, with it having so many kits, there's a chance we're not going to even get, like, depending on how fast we go, we may not even get halfway through it today. And so, Kayleen, make sure you hit live. You may just be like a couple seconds behind because you were just a little bit behind the stop. So just make sure you hit live on your screen to catch up. But so with the large lot, there's a chance we won't get through it all today. And like I'm planning on doing some more tomorrow. So hopefully we can get through the big lot. And then I still have technically 3 more smaller lots. So we may end up having to do another day, another weekend to finish all these kits off, okay? All right, so let's move on then. I don't want to keep delaying here. So this is the last kit in this lot. So if you purchased in this lot already, this will be included in the shipping for the other kits that you purchased. Now, just put start in the chat. The starting bid for this one is $30, okay? All right, so this is the Tea and Books by Bridget Ashwood. This is going to be a round. I think this is our first round. So if you're a round lover, this is the round. 57 colors, so 54 with 3 ABs. Definitely, I think the smallest piece we've had is 20 by 25 inches, so 51 by 64 centimeters. And this, if you're a book lover, this is it. Books and Butterflies. Oh, so technically Cassie came in first with 30. I see Jay Lily had 30, and then we've got Kayleen with 31. So right now, Cassie with 33. So let's go ahead. Let me do one more time. I'll do the rendering. So right now, Christine, I'll say Christine so it doesn't confuse everybody. Christine has the highest bid with 33. This is another one where, let me pull up the big image here and then switch back and forth. I feel like the rendering does a better job of bringing out those lines in the background. So like, here's the regular image. And then look at that. I feel like the lines just come out so much better. Sonnets from the Portuguese. Does that say, the second one? I don't think I've ever really paid attention to the names on the books. Pride and Prejudice? Yeah. That's pretty neat. So right now, the current highest bid going to Christine for $33. So again, this is Tea and Books by Bridget Ashwood. It's our first round. So pretty. I do love that. The fact that when the rendering changes, you can still, like, the Pride and Prejudice is a little bit blurry, but you can still make out what it says. And then, what does the bottom one say? Whoop. Oh, Anna Karenina. Oh. Sorry, part of it's being cut off on my screen when I zoom in because of the bar at the bottom. So if you guys are coming in delayed, make sure if you're on a phone, or on a computer or whatever, make sure you're live all the way. Make sure you're when it says live, it should have like a little red dot. So even if you're just a couple seconds off and that red dot's not showing up, it may be delayed. because I currently have the live stream pulled up as well. So right now with mine, whenever I say stop on the live is when I'm putting stop in the chat. So everything shouldn't be that far off delayed. All right, so again, we are currently, the highest bid is $33 by Christine. So pretty. You got the flower matching the cup on the flower on the teacup matches the actual flower there. And you've got all the pretty butterflies there. And they did a good job too, also rendering in like the steam coming off the top of the tea there. Pretty image. And we have 35 by Cynthia Grant, 36 from Christine. So Julie, if you're on a phone, I can kind of show you here. If you're on a phone, when I tap on my screen here, let me try to get it centered here a little bit. When I tap on my screen, right here, sorry, I'm backwards. Right here, it says live, you would tap live. If you're on a computer, you should have the same option. If you're on a TV, you may have to like fast forward all the way over. I don't know if you can necessarily select live, but that's how you would do it. So I think you can do the same way on your computer, Julie. So right now, Christine is still our highest bid at $36. Christine is still our highest bid here. Oh, I see it. Thanks. Good. Okay. I was looking to make sure I was telling you right, but yeah, so that you got it. Okay, perfect. That's the biggest thing. Usually where the desynced is because I'm trying to keep the chat in with the live, and so even if you pause for just a couple seconds, the live, it'll just get you behind a couple seconds and will throw you off the actual live chat and the bidding. So just make sure you're staying in the active part of the live. All right, so again, Christine's still the highest bidder, 36. We're going to give this like we'll give it like another minute and 10 seconds or so, okay? So $36 is the highest bid. Again, this is Tea and Books by Bridget Ashwood from Diamond Art Club, Around Diamond Painting. Pretty kit to go in like a library or anywhere. No, Sandy, you can be on any device. It doesn't matter to me what device you're on. It should work out the same to where everybody has sees the same thing at the same time. All right, I'm going to give it another 30 seconds left for this kit. Highest bid again is still $36. $36 by Christine is still our highest bid for Teas and Books. All right, if you're interested, you've got about 15 seconds left to decide if you want to bid on this kit. $36, the highest bid by Christine. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. Just giving it a minute to catch up so that way I can announce who the actual winner is. All right. All right, so the winning bid for this was Christine with 36. So congratulations, Christine. So Sandy, the starting bid will vary from kit to kit. So all the other kits so far have been $40 for the starting bid, but the starting bid for this one was $30. So each kit will have different starting prices. So whenever I start the bid, I'll announce what the starting price is. All right. All right. So next we are going to do the big lot next. And like I said, just keep in mind there is a chance we don't get through all these. So what we'll do is this is technically going to be, we'll say lot 2. So if I don't finish these tomorrow and we carry this over in tomorrow, even if you bid on kits from this lot tomorrow, they'll still be combined in shipping, and you'll just email us at the end of tomorrow with all the kits you win. All right. So now, this one has a little bit of a variety of kits. So there are quite a few Diamond Art Club, but we're actually going to start out with a few non-Diamond Art Club first, guys. So let me get that pulled up here. All right. So let's see here. All right, I've got to stop sharing my screen for 1 second. And that's only because this one is one I don't necessarily have like a link to click to show you. And so like some of this stuff, some of these kits I may or may not have the details on. Let me look real quick while I am doing this one. Yeah, this one is huge. This one lot, so keep in mind, any kit you buy from this next lot, even if you bought from the previous lot, you'll have to pay shipping again, but this lot is huge. So, you'll have the chance to only have to pay shipping once on a ton of different kits coming up, okay? So let me see. I think some of these kits, yeah. Alright, I'm looking for some details on this kit, just because, again, like I said, for this one, I don't have necessarily the link, but I may have some information. I do. Okay, let me... Alright. Sorry, I think I froze there for a minute, guys. Sorry. I don't know what happened there. It caused me to freeze. Sorry about that. All right. What time are you stopping? Sorry, I was pulling this up and I was looking at chat there. I think today we may go till 4. I don't think we'll go past 4 p.m. Eastern time. So that'll give us 3 hours. So we're maybe going to try to go for like another 2-ish hours or so. I don't think we have any DIY moon shop. All right. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. I'm having to adjust how I'm doing this here a little bit to open the image here. So just give me 1 second here. So when I switch screens, you're still going to see the other image here. Let's see. There it is. There we go. It was not wanting to pull up. There we go. All right. So, this is our next diamond painting. So now, let me get everything set up here. So, this is going to be a kit that you can no longer get. It was from Art and Soul. So, this one does have a higher starting bid because it is a discontinued kit. The starting bid for this one is $70, okay? So, I'm going to put start. So this is, again, this one is $70. I'm going to give you some information about this kit because I do not see, we don't have a website to like show you guys the information for this anymore. So I'm going to give you guys some information on it. So let me pull that up here so I can tell you. So this is a Hannah Lynn piece. It's called Dreaming on the Farm. Again, it was from Art and Soul, who is closed, so you can no longer get this piece. And this is the actual rendering of it. Okay. It is 50 by 70 centimeters. It is a square diamond painting. It has 46 colors, including 5, they called it soul dust drills, so 5 like fairy dust drills. And again, starting bid is $70 on this one. And this I can actually speak to. This is one I have completed, and I absolutely loved this piece. At first, I was like, and actually, the outlines on this one, it's a little different. They're 939 instead of 310. And I was a little like, because all of her other ones are usually 310. And I was like, is this going to work up well? But it does. It works up absolutely gorgeous. You've got the rainbow and everything back there. It is amazing. And honestly, I have always been I was a huge fan of Art and Soul's kits. I'm working on one right now. And like, I just love everything about it. So again, starting bid for this one is $70. And this is Dreaming on the Farm by Hannah Lynn. It's a square diamond painting. move her over here a little bit. She's so cute, though. I really did. I enjoyed it. I think this was this. What was it? I don't remember what. This was one of the earlier Art and Soul pieces I did, but I think I did this one for Oz and Og last year, actually, ironically enough. And so if you're looking for an Oz and Og piece, this is potentially a kit that you could get for Oz and Og. So she's so pretty. The cute little Toto. Is the grid tight for Art and Soul? It is. I would say it's tight enough that there's no gapping, but it's not so tight that there's any popping drills. I have never had an issue with gapping or with popping drills on theirs. Everything fits together. And I will say I'm speaking from squares because I have only done squares from them. I don't think I've ever done a single round from them. But the squares that I've done, because I've completed like 5 or 6, I've never had any issues with gapping or popping drills. So, and Jay Lely said the same thing. So mine was huge in squares, yeah. So again, this is 50 by 70. The starting bid for this one is $70 for this one, okay, guys? With a rainbow, it could also work for the Pride event. Yes, it definitely could. Several different events that this could work for, so. And I mean, technically, you could probably pull this off for like a fall. I don't know. Drills and Chills may not, but maybe a fall. But and we've got Lexi coming in for $70. Thank you, Lexi. And so this one, like I said, Oz and Og. We're hosting a small shop fall festival. Honestly, like this might potentially slide for maybe. We're doing like fall theme. I mean, I'm sure if you could explain a way for it to fit into the fall theme, I would go for it. So she's adorable though. I really did. I truly enjoyed this piece. The first piece I did was, claws and paws as well. You're 100% correct. Yeah, Jay Lely and Shelly both mentioned it's good for claws and paws too. So could overlap for Oz and Og and claws and paws if you want to do that for an event. I really don't think you'll regret it. She's pretty. All right, so highest bid right now is currently $70 by Lexi. Yeah, and our wonderful mod down there, Anxiety Art Adventures, is one of the hosts of Claws and Paws. So we're going to give this another, I'll give it another, we'll say 45 seconds, and we'll wrap it up on this one. So the highest bid is $70 currently. For, again, this is Dreaming on the Farm by Hannah Lynn. It is the Art and Soul kit that is discontinued. So 30 more seconds or so, guys. So pretty. And her, if I remember right, her dress, the blue dots on her dress are all soul dust, which makes it absolutely stunning. Like this whole piece, I love this piece. I can't rave enough about how much I love this piece. So I don't think you're going to regret bidding on it if you do. So, all right, 10 seconds left, guys. 10 seconds. All right, so 70 still the highest bid, guys. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Give the delay a minute just to catch up, so I make sure I've captured 100% the right winner. All right, congratulations, Lexi. Congratulations. You'll have to, Lexi, if you're not in our Facebook group, you'll have to join. I will I can post a photo a little bit later and show you the piece there. But she is absolutely stunning. All right. Now, I have to stop sharing for just a second while I get... Actually, I could leave it sharing. Okay. I'm just going to have to switch it back up. So the next one I do have a link for. So I've just got to get it pulled up here. All right. Let me switch so you guys can see the link. Welcome, Nosy Rosie. So this is, we're doing a live auction of some kits here. So this is basically, we're going to show a kit here. We just finished bidding on one. So you're going to see a kit come up and we're going to give you a starting bid. And if it's something you're interested in bidding on, you would bid. And then if you win, the information you need to send me and the email you need to send me to is all down below. Everything's paid through PayPal goods and services. If you have any other questions, throw them in the chat, and all my mods in the chat there, including Robin, who's the other half of our channels, in the chat, she can help as well. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put start on this one. So guys, the starting bid for this one is $60. So $60 is the starting bid for this one. So this is a Bella Art Day Nicole kit. Let's see if I can get it to... Let's see if I can zoom in. Come on. There we go. Too much. Maybe. This is one of those websites that's not going to cooperate with me. All right, so starting bid, we just put start. Starting bid is $60. I'm trying to get the website to cooperate with me. So this is Christmas Miracle. So this is a Hannah Lynn piece. It is a square diamond painting. It is 50 by 70 with 54 colors, which has 6 sparkle dust and 2 ABs. All right. And then let's scroll down here. I think that's everything you need to know about this one. All right. So let's see if I can get these photos to cooperate with me. Ooh, I can do that a little bit. Maybe I can... Nope. All right. There we go. I'll scroll up and down a little bit. So again, starting bid on this one is $60 as you watch me battle Bella Art's website here. Again, Christmas Miracle by Hannah Lynn. She is a very pretty piece. She is so gorgeous with the lamb there too. Is just so cute. You see her little wings and she's got all the holly in her hair. This is a very pretty piece. So pretty. And then let me click. I gotta scroll all the way down to switch to the rendering, I think. Let's see if it'll let me click without... Oh, there we go. So here's a quick look at the rendering. I love how this is done. You've got the stuff dangling off, like she's sitting on the cloud. You've got the stuff dangling. And then you've got just like this little tiny piece of earth below the cloud there. She's so pretty. So, so pretty. Yeah, I didn't even notice. You can see her little feet stuck out there. Oh, a square Bella Art. Yeah. I'm going to say the same thing I said about Art and Soul, but honestly, like, so my first Bella Art piece I did, one of them was it was a teacup, and I was just like absolutely in love with how they look finished. Her drills are amazing. I personally think her drill field and the grid is perfect for squares. So, and I've completed 2 or 3 Bellas so far, and I've not had any issues, again, with gapping or popping drills. So let's switch back to the regular image. So again, starting bid on this one is $60. So, so pretty. So I know J. Lily hasn't completed one, and Laura hasn't purchased from Bella Art, so she can't speak for the quality. Like I said, I've completed, I think 3, but I know for sure 2. And like I said, that teacup is gorgeous. So, oh, we got Lexi for $60 again. Okay. I'm a Hannah Lynn fan myself, so. I think this might be one of the ones I don't have from Bella Art. I have quite a few of them, but I think I might not have this one. So we've got Lexi coming in for $60. All right. So $60 is the highest bid. And we've got a couple people. So Natalia, Bella Art is my absolute favorite quality. Miss Shelley's done several with no issues at all. Colleen has done several. Yeah, like I said, Bella Art has good quality, definitely. All right, so Christmas Miracle by Hannah Lynn. So the highest bid right now is $60 from Lexi. $60. We're going to give it, we'll say another minute or so, and then we'll wrap up here. All right, so $60 is the highest bid. Spring Fairy and Had No Problems. I think, is it Spring Fairy is another Hannah Lynn, if I'm not mistaken, right? Right, Gail? It's a very, very beautiful piece. Decided to switch devices. All right, guys, we're going to give this another 30 seconds if you're interested in bidding on Christmas Miracle. The highest bid is currently still $60 from Lexi. So, beautiful Bella Art piece. You'll have all kinds of fun new things to try out now, Lexi. You got your first Art and Soul, potentially your first Bella Art Square. Lots of fun things to do. All right, we're going to give it 15 seconds and we're going to wrap up bidding, guys. Again, still $60 from Lexi. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Just giving it a second to catch up. All right, congratulations, Lexi. Got you 2 beautiful new Hannah Lynn's to work on. So congratulations. All right, I think the next one is another one I'm gonna have to pull up an image of here. So let me pull that up real quick. All right. Give me a second. Let's see if I can pull up an image here. All right. Some of these are like kits you can't get anymore, and so I have to have photos of them, and I'm just have to switch screens to be able to pull it up. So getting this one pulled up for us. So this one is going to be one I'm not going to have like an actual photo of the rendering of, but we'll have a photo of it. All right. One second. Oh, my birthday is Tuesday. Birthday shopping. Yay! All right, sorry. I may freeze again. If I do, I will be right back. Okay. I don't know why. It shouldn't do that whenever I have to switch screens, but I guess it's just deciding to freeze itself, so that's okay. All right. And this image still may not show up the best, so we're going to try it and see what happens here. Let me make them a little bit bigger. All right. I'm going to share what I've got because it's not the best in the world, but because like I said, this is a discontinued kit, so let me switch back. All right, so let me go ahead and I'll go ahead and put start in here, and then I'll start giving you guys some information about this kit. So this is going to be a kit from Crystal Canvas Art Designs. It is called Merman, and it's by Demetrius, I'm going to probably butcher his last name, Demetrius Karakakis. Kariokis? I'm probably butchering his last name. There we go. All right, so starting bid for this one is only $20. So I guess that would be good to know, right? So $20 is a starting bid for this. Let's see if I can make him a little bigger without him blurring. There we go. Yeah, this is an okay, here is your man image. Yeah, so $20 for this. Again, okay, so let's get some details about this kit, right? So it is called Merman. It is from Crystal Canvas Art Designs. Starting bid is $20 for it. And then, yeah, Shay did this one for Mermaids and Magic. So this is, I'm going to give you some other, I've got to pull up the stuff here. So this is a round crystal. It'll be now, if you've never purchased from Crystal Canvas Art Designs, this is a 100% crystal kit. Okay, it is round, so it'll be all round crystals. It is 50 by 60 centimeters. Has a total of 34 colors. All right. So that's your information about the kit. Rich did this one too, I believe. Did he really? Yeah, I remember seeing Shay do this one whenever I saw her do it during one of her whip-in chats. So if you're interested in, if you like mermaids and you're wanting a man diamond painting, this is a good one. And again, starting bid is only $20 for this, and it's an all crystal kit. If he was not a mermaid, he would be hot. Look at Robin down there, guys. Now, I will say, I can't speak too much about Crystal Canvas Art Designs. I do own quite a few Crystal Canvas Art Designs. I have not completed any of them. I do, and I actually have some smaller ones, so I really do need to complete one so I can kind of speak on it, but I haven't. So if anybody in the chat has done anything from Crystal Canvas Art Design, let us know about the quality and things like that. But so again, this is 50 by 60 round all crystals, and the starting bid for this is $20. So, oh, this is gonna get wild. He is hot. How do mermaids pee? Oh goodness. I mean, he is even hotter because he is a mermaid. Yeah, okay, so see, I know I'm not a huge mermaid person, and I know Robin's not, but if you're into mermaids, this is probably for you. He is hot, and he probably, if you like mermaids, he's probably hotter as a mermaid. You're right, Natalia. I mean, I don't know if I make him any bigger if he's going to get blurry. Well, he's not too bad. Quality is good. Crystal always a bit harder to work with in general. Yeah, I will say I do agree. All crystal kits can tend to be a little bit more finicky, but oh, there we go. Look at that. We got, so Gwen had 20, but then Lillian came in with 22. So we got some bids here. So 22 right now. I did a Halloween gnome one. Turned out good. Good quality. Okay, so sounds like the quality's good. I want hymns, but Hub's going to be mad big time. All right, Natalia, we can't get you in trouble. Gwen coming in with $25. Nice, nice. Nice quality. Drill and good glue. Nice. Hey, Laura, Robin's answering your question there for you. Throw the dollars at the men. Exactly. So right now, Gwen is the highest bidder for $25 for this kit from Crystal Canvas Art Designs. The Beautiful Merman by Demetrius Karakausis. I'm probably butchering his last name all to heck, but we're here for it. We'll say it's by Demetrius. Are the crystals slightly easier than ABs? As far as placing them, yes. I don't feel like the crystals stick to the putty as much as ABs do. Sometimes you will have a problem, like, because sometimes the crystals can vary in size ever so slightly. So sometimes if you're doing like a lot of color blocking, you may have a little bit of issues. It depends on the kit and the maker. But I mean, like I said, I've not done from them. But like I said, other people in the chat have, and they've turned out very well. It sounds like they were pretty happy with them. Some have done round, some have done square. So dollars only, yeah. $25 from Gwen is currently the highest bid on Merman here. Yeah, everybody says crystals are easy. Yeah, crystals are, I think crystals are definitely easier than ABs as far as placing, so. All right, we're going to give Merman, we'll give him another minute or so, see if anybody else wants to throw more money at him. $25 is currently the highest bid. Again, this is from Crystal Canvas Art Design if you're just joining us. So. And this is also, if this is one you're interested in, I don't know if you'll be able to find this anywhere because it is discontinued and you can't buy it anywhere. So if it's one you're interested in, you may want to bid on it. I don't know if I've seen many Crystal Canvas Art Designs being destashed here and there. So I don't think I've ever seen him. All right. I think I said a minute. We're past that. We're going to say 30 seconds. So 30 seconds and we're going to wrap up Merman here from Crystal Canvas Art Design. Gwen is still our highest bidder with $25. All right. Oh, Lillian coming in with 26. Why is he staring at me? All right, 15 seconds left, guys. Lillian is highest bid at $26. All right, we're going to give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Look at the 8-pack, yeah. Go, go, go. All right. Lillian is our winner at $26. So congratulations, Lillian. You have one handsome merman coming home to you. One handsome merman. All right, I think I have links for everything else. So let me switch back screens here. At least for the next good portion, I'm going to have links of everything. So just let me get the links pulled back up now, and we will be good to roll on without having to switch screens 100 times now. All right, where are we at? We're right here. Yeah, thank you guys for, especially when it's kits that I'm not necessarily like I own, but I've not completed. I really do appreciate you guys chiming in with the thoughts on the quality and things like that to let people know, especially if it's their first time buying from companies. So definitely appreciate that. All right. Let's switch back now. I know we got the merman back. I gotta zoom back. For some reason it zooms me out, so hold on a second. We're gonna zoom back out here. Here we go. All right. 12 down, many to go. I know, right? We have a ton to go, guys. I can't believe it's already been, what, an hour and a half. Whew. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace a little here. All right. This is going to be another Crystal Canvas Art Design. I put start in the chat already. The starting bid is going to be $10 for this one. Just $10, okay? So this is Carousel Horse by Gary. This one, so some information about this one. It is, again, this one is also 50 by 60. It is going to be another round crystal kit, and it has 30 colors. This one would be so pretty as a crystal kit. I don't have photos. They don't have any photos of rendering or anything. Oh, we got Lillian coming in with $10 already. Thank you, Lillian. So again, the bids increase by $1 or more if you want, but at least $1. So Lillian has our starting bid at $10. Kayleen for $11. Yes, Christopher is good, people. Lexi for $12. All right, people want the pretty carousel horse. This is one of those ones that brings back the core memories of being on the pretty carousel and the carousel music. I wish I had some to play. I'll have some nostalgia going on today. Oh, Laura coming in with 20. Look at that. All right. Laura's coming in hot. My preschool daughter would love this in her room. Oh, does she like carousels? I bet this one, I bet as a crystal piece, I feel like the ones that have the bright colors tend to be so much prettier. So I feel like this would be a gorgeous piece as a crystal. So All right. Laura's still in the lead right now. Oh, nope. Lexi just came in with $21. Look at that. All right. What a jump, Laura. Yeah. All right. So Lexi is still holding the lead with $21. This pretty piece from Crystal Canvas Art Design. Fight, fight, fight. Yeah. This is going to be one of the first ones where we've had a little bit of a, well, I mean, we've had one other one, but this one's going to have a little bit more of a battle, it looks like. Laura said 25. Sorry, Lexi. I like it. I like it. uh, all right. So right now I technically still have Laura in the lead with 25. So just to keep things going, I'm only going to give it like another minute or so. I know we got a battle going back and forth, but if we don't keep going, we're going to be here forever. So. All right. This pretty carousel horse. We're going to give it like another, we'll say 30 seconds now. 30 seconds and we're going to wrap this up. Carousels were me and my grandmother's thing. Oh, that's sweet. I've never seen this one and I follow Crystal Canvas Art Design. I know they do have some pretty pieces on their website, so. All right, 15 seconds left. Right now, Laura is still, Anxiety Art Adventures, Laura, just so everybody's clear, it's $25 is the highest bid. She's still in the lead. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece. All right. I'm letting the chat catch up. All right. Congratulations to Laura. Anxiety Art Adventures. It is yours. Exciting. Congratulations. Hey, you can't blame us for the enabling that's going on here. All right, let's see here. We're going to keep on moving. So now we are going to get into Diamond Art Club. There are a ton of Diamond Art Club, okay, guys? There's going to be, some of them are in stock, some of them are out of stock. We do have quite a few discontinued kits. So I'm just going to get started. There are like one or two there are duplicates of. So we'll auction it, and then I'm not going to tell you which ones there's duplicates of. We'll auction it. If it sells, we'll sell the second one. If it doesn't sell, we'll just move on and skip over the second one, okay? So let's see. All right, here is our first piece. So starting bid for this one is going to be $40, $40. So I'm going to put start in the chat. So this is the beautiful 208 Faces of Fury by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. All right, she is a round diamond painting. Has 40 colors, including 3 ABs. She's a smaller piece, so 20 by 20 inches or 51 by 51 centimeters. Has just about 33,000 diamonds. So let's take a look at the mixture or the change from the image to the rendering. Oh, you were killing me, Smalls. Hey. She's a pretty piece, man. This one, okay, we want to talk about enhancements, right? Let's go ahead and pull her up. Hold on. You want to talk about enhancements. Could you imagine like some, I don't know, gold might be a little overkill, but like a gold and bronze? About 30 seconds. Brittany would speed up about 30 seconds after bidding starts. Okay. All right, so again, starting bid on this one, $40. So this is 208 Faces of, I think it's Fairy is how she says it, but 51 by 51 centimeters. Again, this is a round drill kit. She would be gorgeous with some enhancements. So like, the crystals, like the little like pinks and blues in the wings of the butterfly and the dragonfly, adding some crystals in there. Like things like that would be so pretty. I have this one. She turns out beautiful. Oh, does she, Nuck and Futz? I could see that. She's a pretty piece. This is one, I think when it tends to have these pretty colors like that tend to lend well to like the gold or the bronze or like the metallic drills. It like, it's really enticing. And then even the ones that like lead to like crystals, like how you've got those pretty pops of like pink and blue. That would be so pretty. This Robin also has this one. Starting bid for this one is 40, Natalia. 40. 40. All right. So let's see. Let's show the rendering. I guess that'd be a good thing. You probably want to see that too. Let's switch to the rendering. I'm just sitting here looking at her. She's so pretty. Her cute little nose. I'm telling you, Jasmine Beckett Griffith has like the most noticeable artwork because of like her faces are all drawn very similar, and it's just so pretty. Look at her little cute button nose. All right, we're gonna give this, I don't have any bids yet, so the starting bid on this one is just $40. We're gonna give it another minute. That way we keep moving on. So 1 minute, if you're interested in this, $40 is the starting bid for 208 Faces of Fairy by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Those eyes. Somebody said earlier talking about the merman, why is he staring at you? How do you feel with her staring at you? All right, 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds left if you're interested in 208 Faces of Fairy. It's so pretty, it is. All right, we're going to give it 10 more seconds and wrap it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. So that will be it for that one. I'm just making sure before I say that. Okay, everything's just catching up. Sorry, you guys are a couple seconds behind me, so I want to make sure before I say it for sure. So nobody did bid on that one. So let's just keep on moving. All right. Let me go ahead and click and pull up the next one here. All right. So next we have an out of stock kit. Whoops, sorry. All right, so this out of stock kit is a Randall Spangler, one of my favorites. It is a fairy friend. Starting bid on this is just $20. So $20 for this one. All right, so again, this piece is called A Fairy Friend from Randall Spangler. Let's see. As far as information about this kit, it is a round drill kit with 31 colors. It's going to have 2 ABs and 1 fairy dust. It's 13 by 13 inches, so cute little small piece that works up relatively quickly. And then here's a look at it. I'm a huge Spangler fan of his. I love his dragonlings. Why will you not let me do the thing? All right, well, I guess we're going to pull the image up. It won't let me do the thing to skip it. So again, starting bid on this one is $20. You see me struggling there trying to switch back and forth. Oh, and we got Dana coming in with $20 for A Fairy Fin from Randall Spangler. There's a look at our rendering. I love the cute. I love how he's got his little claw paw out, and he's got the fairy sitting on his hand. I just love Randall Spangler's art. It's so cute. And this is a smaller one, so it'll work up relatively quickly. So All right, so we still got Dana in at the highest bid right now of $20. So just in keeping this moving here, we'll give it just another minute or so and we'll keep moving. So this is Dana at $20 for a fairy friend from Randall Spangler. He's so cute. Those eyes, man. Those eyes. Considering this is a smaller piece, the rendering still does a really good job of keeping all the details. You keep all of his scales on his arms. And welcome in, Lori. All right, guys, we're going to give it, we'll say 20 more seconds if you're interested. Dana is still the highest bidder for a fairy friend at $20. We'll give it about 20 more seconds. Just trying to keep things moving here because we have tons more kits. All right, 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. Just giving the chat and everything a minute to catch up with me so I can make sure I announce the winner correctly. All right, so that does go to Dana. Congratulations, Dana. You got the cute Spangler. One of my favorites. All right. So next, we're going into a big span of discontinued and actually probably like 10 or 12 discontinued kits. There is going to be one mixed in that is out of stock. So I hope you guys are ready for some fun discontinued kits here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started on this next one here. So starting bid on this one is going to be $45. So everybody knows, I'm going to go ahead and put start in the chat. So $45 is our starting bid. This is another wonderful piece for Oz and Og. If you're still looking for your Oz and Og piece, A Long Journey Home by Simona Candini. Again, $45 is our starting bid if you're interested on this piece that is discontinued. It is a square diamond painting with a total of 51 colors, including 3 ABs. It is 22 by 22, so not anything huge, or 56 by 56 centimeters. About 50,000 diamonds if you like the numbers of the breakdowns. So this one doesn't have the swipe thing, so you can't swipe. So let's go ahead and just pull up the big image here. I gotta say, I'm a fan of this kit. I don't know if I've ever really seen it, but I love, if anybody knows us, they know why I love this piece. So just a reminder, starting bid for this one is $45. But the Yorkie in the basket is why I'm a fan. Let's look at the rendering. Ooh, for it being a smaller piece, the rendering is really good. So you've got I love that the line is huge, but then you still got the tiny Tin Man and the tiny Scarecrow. And then, of course, you've got the cute little Yorkie. I have this one. We'll get to it one day. Is it opened? Let me make sure. I think this one is open, but let me just look. I believe this one is opened. If there's anything specific as far as like notes about it, I would tell you, but I'm pretty sure this one is open. Again, this is a discontinued piece. Starting bid is $45. And again, it's A Long Journey Home from a Simone Candini. Maybe Simona Candini. I may be pronouncing her name wrong. I know, Yorkies. How can you not love a piece with a Yorkie in it? Robin loves it too. Oh, and Kayleen coming in with $45. It is sealed. So this is one of Christine's kits, so it's sealed. So this is a sealed kit, guys. An archive sealed kit. Starting bid is $45, which Kayleen has bid. So Kayleen now has the highest bid of $45. Yay! She's so pretty. I am a fan of this piece. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody work on this for Oz and Og, but it really is. It is a perfect piece for it. So, yeah, thank you. And Jay Lily put, if you're interested in the Facebook group for more information for Oz and Og, the Facebook group is in there. They're throwing in some events. Yes, and it does work for Claws and Paws. Yes, Jay Lily, thank you. So, Kayleen still has our highest bid at $45. So, that little Yorkie, though, he's just so cute. All right, we're going to give this kit, we'll give it another minute if you guys are interested. Again, this is a discontinued kit that you can no longer purchase from Diamond Art Club. A Long Journey Home. I think Shay did it. It is adorable. Honestly, let's be real. That tiny little Scarecrow and Tin Man's pretty cute, too. All right, 30 more seconds, guys, and we'll wrap up bidding on this. Currently, the highest bid is $45 by Kayleen. 45 is the highest bid. All right. 15 seconds left. Shay did this a few years ago, added a little red crystal to the shoe poking out from her dress. Oh, that would be cute. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Give it just a couple seconds for the chat to catch up here so I can announce the winner. All right, so Kayleen did win that. Congratulations, Kayleen. Congratulations. All right. We're going to keep our journey moving with another discontinued kit. So let me get that pulled up here. All right. So we have another beautiful discontinued kit here. I'm going to go ahead and put start in the chat. The starting bid for this piece is going to be $40. So start is in the chat. $40 is the starting bid for this. All right, so this is A Special Night from Genovia Art. Little details about this kit. It is square diamonds. It's a total of 57 colors with 4 ABs and 1 fairy dust. And then size is 22 by 31 inches or 55.8 by 78.7 centimeters. And this one's a little over 70,000 diamonds. Ooh, Robin's never seen this one. Okay, we can't do the swipe thing, so it's an older kit. So let's just go ahead and pull our image up here. All right, if you're looking for drills and chills, this scream drills and chills. Now, let's say for the Small Shop Fall Festival we're hosting, Diamond Art Club wouldn't be included in that just because it's not a small business. But if you're interested in doing like a fall event, drills and chills, you've got Witch is another like fall event going on, and she's definitely a witch, would count for that. So she's pretty. Again, starting bid, just a reminder for this one, $40. But she's pretty. I know. So Robin and Jay Lily are wish bidding. Let's take a look at this rendering here. Aww. I'm gonna kind of click back and forth here just to look. I say all because the little cute like mini, we're gonna call it a mini witch on the hat. But everything comes through so well. You got all the candles, the pumpkin, the cracks and everything. I know the little tiny witch, the little baby witch. So cute. All right, and we got Michelle coming in with $40. So Michelle has opened up bidding with $40. Take a sip of my drink here, guys. I think this is the most I've talked in a while. All right. Again, so guys, this is, again, just a reminder, this is a discontinued piece. The only way to access, to buy this kit now is secondhand from a D-stash or, in this case, an auction. So the highest bid right now is $40 from Michelle. And it's called A Special Night. It's from Genovia Art. Let's take a look at the regular piece. When's the small shop event? It's going to be September. It goes from September 1st to October 31st. We'll have an official announcement video coming up probably in the next week or so, Gwen. So stay tuned to our channel for event details and information about what that is and how it works. We got Oz and Og coming up too, so we'll have Oz and Og event videos coming, and then we'll have the small shop video. So, all right. So we've got highest bid still $40. So we're gonna go ahead and give the minute warning of wrapping this up, so we can keep moving, guys. And then after this, we're going to have an out-of-stock kit. And then I think we've got like literally eight or nine discontinued kits in a row coming up. So we've got lots of kits coming up that you can't get anymore. So, all right. 30 seconds left. If anybody's interested, as of right now, Michelle is still the highest bidder at $40. Yeah, this one would technically, you could qualify it for Oz and Og because she is a witch. So the Oz and Og rules are quite flexible with that. So all right, 10 seconds left if you're interested, guys. $40 is the highest bidder. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Give it a couple seconds for you guys to catch up here so I can make sure I announce the correct winner here. All right. Congratulations, Michelle. You won that kit for $40. Congratulations. All right. We're going to keep on rolling. So, guys, just a reminder, if you're just joining in and you're curious of what's going on and how the auction works, feel free to, there's some information in the description down below, so check that out. If you have any further questions, definitely put them in the chat. If I can get to them, I'll answer them. If not, one of the wonderful mods or Robin's also in the chat. Yep, and as Ditsy's chiming in there, if you can tell us why you think it fits Oz and Og, we'll go with it. So, Robin's jealous. All right. Uh-oh. This one might have Robin's name all over it if she doesn't already have it. All right, some information about this kit. So this one is going to start at bidding at $40 again. I'm going to go ahead and put start in the chat here. So $40 is the starting bid. Again, another discontinued kit here. This one is out of stock. I think I may have said this is discontinued, but this is an out of stock kit. Robin does have this one. Okay. She loves anything with Alice in Wonderland. So I will say this is an adorable piece. So let's get some details about this kit. Again, starting bid's $40 for special. Goodness, I'm stuttering over my words here. Starting bid's $40. That part is correct. This is Alice in the Sea of Tears by Simona Candini. All right, round drills. This one is 60 colors, so 58 and then 2 ABs. It's 22 by 29 inches or 56 by 74 centimeters, so not super huge. Let's see. Let's see if I can get, oh, there we go. I can get the swipey thing to work this time so we can see the image to the rendering. All right, I'm always impressed when they make these highly detailed images with such good renderings and they're smaller. So we do have some Dreamer designs, Julie, but I don't know with how much time we have left and how many kits we have. I don't think we're going to get to any of the Dreamer designs today. It'll probably be tomorrow, but we do have some. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this image up. All right, again, guys, starting bid on this one, if you're interested, is $40. All right, now I will say this is an adorable image. But I think, okay, you guys will have to tell me what your favorite part of this is, especially if you're Alice in Wonderland fan, but mine's the Cheshire Cat hanging out up there, just dangling the bottle. So cute. That mischievous big old grin on his face. So, so cute. But there's a lot going on in this image. And honestly, the rendering is so good. You got the little octopus with a top hat. Keys. The photo. Oh, we got Janine coming in with $40. Thank you, Janine. The photo does not do it justice. It's so cute. You got a little, I don't know if it's supposed to be a worm or a snake coming out of the doorknob there. He's my favorite Alice character. The Cheshire Cat. I love the Cheshire Cat. Love, love. So we got Janine with $40 at the bid right now. Janine. So cute. Let's look back at the real image again. They do a very, very good job with the rendering versus the real image. So, so detailed. Okay, is the Cheshire Cat everybody's favorite? I mean, come on. I have the we're all mad here. Yes, that's so fitting. Thank you, Ditzy. That's perfect. We are all mad here. All right. So right now our highest bid is still $40 from Janine. We're gonna give it like a minute. I mean, you guys can let me know if this is going a little bit too fast, but I'm just trying not to slow down too much just because we have so many kits to get through. And like I said, we're only probably gonna go about another hour today, and then we'll pick back up for a couple hours tomorrow. So the caterpillar. Ah, that's a caterpillar. Okay. I can't remember the last time I watched Alice in Wonderland. Like, I know the Cheshire Cat because I love the Cheshire Cat and obviously Alice, but all right. We'll say 30 more seconds left. Right now the highest bid is still $40 from Janine. So 30 seconds with $40 is our highest bid currently, guys. All right, we'll give it about 15 more seconds. I like the red queen off with your head, Chris. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. We are all mad here. Still so fitting. All right, perfect. So congratulations, Janine. You won that kit. Congratulations, congratulations. All right, not too fast at all in my opinion. Okay, good. I want to give everybody a chance to bid, but I also want to try to get through as many of these kits as we can because we have a lot of them. So, all right, now we're gonna hit our streak where we've got like the 8 discontinued kits. So let's get into all the fun, guys. Are you ready? Okay. I'm gonna kind of, I know Robin's in there taking notes. I'm gonna kind of skip around a little bit. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is 5 of these kits I only have access to photos of. 2 of them I have links to. So I'm going to go ahead and do the 2 with links. That way we don't have to do the whole screen swap thing, okay? So here's the next kit. I'm going to close some of these out. So this one is All Fish Do Go to Heaven. And so starting bid for this one is $40. So $40 for this one again. And I'm going to go ahead and put start in the chat here. All right, and then we'll go over this kit here a little bit. So this, again, All Fish Do Go to Heaven. This is a Mandy Manzano piece. It is square diamonds with a total of 60 colors, including 3 ABs and 1 fairy dust. It's 25.6 by 38.6 inches, or 65 by 98 centimeters, so it is a bigger piece. All right, again, starting bid for this one is $40. And I don't have the swipey thing, so let's go ahead and just pull up the image here. Can go a little faster? Okay. All right, so this is part of a series, if you guys have seen them. So they like All Fish Go to Heaven, All Cats Go to Heaven, All Dogs Go to Heaven. I think there's even like All Guineas, maybe even horses. I don't know. There's quite a few, so. All right, so again, starting bid for this one is $40 if you're interested. $40. Again, this is a discontinued kit. So I think quite a few of these in this series have been discontinued. So if this is one that you're interested in, this would be the only way to get it now is a D-stash. Just talk faster like a real auctioneer, please. I think I don't know if I can go much faster, Ditsy. Turn me up to sound like a chipmunk. All right, well, look at the rendering here. Again, guys, starting bid for this one is $40 if you're interested. I would diamond paint over the fish. Yeah, I mean, really, you could, if you didn't want the fish in there and you just wanted the pretty girl, the fish is ittle bitty in this, so. All right, so we don't have any bids yet. So what I'm going to do is, just in means of moving this forward, I'm going to give it 30 more seconds. If we don't have any bids, we're going to move on, okay? So $40 again, starting bid, $40 if you're interested in this. All right, you got about 10 seconds left if you're interested in this. Starting bid, $40. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yes, I am very Southern. I don't talk much faster than what I'm going right now. Thank you, Christopher. All right. All right, so while I am pulling up the next image, again, this is just a reminder. If you're watching the replay and you see something that didn't sell and you're interested, send me an email, because we can always work. We're trying to sell these, so we're working out some kind of deal here. Crazy Mom LeClaire, I'm actually not, these actually aren't my kits. I'm doing, it's just a D-stash for some of the members that are YouTube members, and they just have a lot of extra kits, and so they want to kind of decrease their numbers, and so they're de-stashing some of these kits. So that's why we're doing it. All right. We've got another Alice kit coming up here. Okay. So, again, this one is going to be starting at $40 as well. If you're interested in this, I'm going to go ahead and put start in the chat. So, this piece is called All Ways Are the Queen's Ways. This is by Jehesi. Anybody know how to pronounce that name? I'm probably butchering it. This is a square diamond painting with, this one is 25 colors with 3 ABs. It's 22 by 29 inches and about 66,000 diamonds. All right, let's pull this puppy up. So again, this one is another Alice in Wonderland piece with the cute Cheshire cat. Give you guys that mischievous grin. Open my eyes real big, see if I scare everybody off. This is a cute piece. Again, starting bid on this one, if you missed it, is $40. And this is, again, another discontinued kit. So here is that. The rendering there. Do we have an Alice in Wonderland event anywhere? I actually don't think so. I don't know. Does anybody else know one that I don't know of? Her hair is huge, though. Look at that. I think there is one. Okay, so in January. Okay. Shows you what I know. This is why we're starting to do the event videos, because then I'll know and I'll be able to answer a little bit more if one's been held. Life with Lindsay does one in January. There we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys so much for chiming in the chat. All right. Again, this starting bid on this is $40, okay? We haven't had anybody bid yet, so what we'll do is we'll give it another 30 seconds or so, unless somebody bids, and we'll wrap it up. So $40 is the starting bid. Only if you start to turn pink and purple. Adam is doing Alice in 2026. Okay. All right, guys. Just keep moving things along. We're going to give it like 15 more seconds. Ditsy said somebody bid. $40 starting bid. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Just making sure that nobody did bid before I say anything. We're going to move on. So next I'm going to have to... Oh, Ditzy bid 40. All right, well, Ditzy, it's yours. All right, Ditzy has bid $40. So that went to Ditzy. Ditzy. Congratulations, Ditzy. Cute piece there. All right. Now, let's see. So now I'm going to have to switch screens for a second because the next couple I don't have links to. Yes, congratulations, Ditzy. So I've got to pull up some photos here. I may just be able to type it into a web browser and pull up a photo instead of having to go to my saved ones to make it easier. I make my own rules. Hey, as long as I can get across what you're saying and make sure I get your bid, we're good. I thought you were telling other people to bid. All right, focus, Brittany, focus. We got to keep moving. Okay. Okay. I did. I was able to pull it up on a web browser, so we're just going to use this. All right. So this is another discontinued kit. This is going to be a Hannah Lynn kit from Diamond Art Club. Is going to be who this kit's from. I just don't have it on there. I'm going to go ahead and put start. Sorry, I was looking. Robin said I sent some without photos. You sent you sent my D, like you sent me a message? Okay, sorry. Anyway. All right. Back to where we're at. So, Alice lost. So, starting bid $70. Sorry, I'm all over the place. So, $70 is the starting bid for this. This is a Diamond Art Club kit. And let me pull up the details on this one because I do have them. I just don't have the web page anymore. All right, so this is 70 by 89. So this is a larger kit, 70 by 89 centimeters. Square drills, 49 colors. I don't have the special drills for this one. So if someone's completed this one or they have it logged into like Gymsol or something and you know the specialty drills, you guys can throw it in the chat. So again, this is Alice Lost. This is the image. Another Alice in Wonderland. Are we just on an Alice in Wonderland kick? So starting bid $70. Alice Lost. I think I like the cat in this one more almost because of the cute little top hat he's wearing. But then you have the bunny in this one. And again, this is a discontinued kit from Diamond Art Club. You can't get anymore. I've never seen this as a diamond painting. I don't know if I don't see many people destashing Alice Lost, honestly. It's a very pretty image. Just tons of stuff going on in here. So again, guys, if you're interested in this kit, it is a discontinued Diamond Art Club. The starting bid is $70. Give it a couple minutes here and see. What in the orange cat is that? Ain't no Cheshire cat to me. Hey, if you got orange cats, I mean, maybe you like it more. Exactly. All right. Anybody interested in Alice Lost from Hannah Lynn from Diamond Art Club? Starting bid is $70. All right. So then I'm going to go ahead and stop this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. So we will keep on going, guys. And I've got another one that I'm going to pull up here. I'm just going to do another Google search here and just pull it up here. I have the images saved in an email, but instead of going back and forth, sometimes it's just easier to pull them up this way. There we go. Why not make the rabbit black? This is a world gone crazy, a different wonderland. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on this one. So starting bid on this one is $60. So I'm going to go ahead and put start in the chat, $60. I get to pick my kid up in person, as shipping would be less than gas. All right. So this is a discontinued Diamond Art Club painting. I have it pulled up on Hannah Lynn's website because it's no longer on the Diamond Art Club's website. So this is just an image of what it looks like. So let's get some details about this kit. So Alley Cat is going to be a square diamond painting. It is 46 by 64 centimeters. It has 49 colors with 3 ABs. And again, starting bid on this one is $60. So there's some information about that. This is a cute one. I actually have, I think I have this from both Diamond Art Club and Art and Soul because I originally, like, when Art and Soul was producing her pieces, I was planning on doing, like, comparison pieces and then gonna de-stash the one I don't like. And I've only recorded one of that series and I have, like, 5 more to go. So, but this is an adorable piece. Also another good piece for Drills and Chills. Witch. I don't know. Could you technically? No, I guess she wouldn't work for Witch. She isn't really a witch. She just has little cat ears. All right, so it worked for Drills and Chills, though. All right. We're going to give it, again, starting bid $60 if you're interested in this piece. Again, discontinued from Diamond Art Club. I'm going to give it 30 more seconds if anybody's interested in bidding. If not, again, we're going to keep moving on just for the sake of time. Because we still have a lot of kits to go. We've only gone through about 20 of the almost 200. All right, 10. Again, starting bid $60. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, let's keep on moving here. We've got a couple more discontinued kits here. All right, let's pull up the photo of the next one here. So we have another discontinued kit. It's going to be another Hannah Lynn. Let me pull up a photo here of her. Perfect. Hey, Dev's Diamonds. All right, so let's first get the starting bid and get the bidding started. So starting bid on April Fairy is going to be $60. So there is the start in the chat. So $60 is your starting bid. This is April Fairy. Again, this is a Hannah Lynn piece that was discontinued. It is the Diamond Art Club version. So some information about this kit. Let's pull it up here. This is going to be a round diamond painting. It's 47 by 66 centimeters, and it has 33 colors. This is another one I don't have the specialty drills on. So if you have them, you can let me know in the chat if you know happen to know what the specialty drills are for April Fairy from Diamond Art Club. Again, starting price for this one, or starting bid for this one, is $60. She's pretty. I think I've got most of her fitting in the screen there, but she is very pretty. I love that butterfly in her hair. So, all right. Anybody interested in the beautiful April Fairy by Hannah Lynn? We'll give it another 30 seconds and see if anybody's interested in bidding. Again, starting bid for this one, again, is $60 if you're interested. This is the discontinued version from Diamond Art Club that you can no longer purchase. It's a round diamond painting. Give it 10 more seconds, guys. If you're interested, get your bids in now. $60 is the starting bid for April Fairy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. So we're going to keep on trucking on here, guys. Now, the next one is going to be one that you guys may all be super familiar with. I'm going to just pull up the image here of it because you actually, even though it was a recent release from Diamond Art Club in the mystery box, I can't find an image of it. Like on their website. I guess they didn't add it to their website because it was just in the mystery box and they do that sometimes. Oh, well, that didn't pull it up now, did it? Oh, there it is. All right, so this is technically called Autumn Sunset. Let's see. Let me zoom out a little bit here and see if I can show you guys the whole image here. So this is Autumn Sunset again from the mystery box. So I'm going to go ahead and put start and stuff for this. The starting bid for this is $40. So I'll put start in the chat here, and then let me zoom out so you guys can see it, and I'll tell you guys some information about the kit. There we go. You guys can kind of see the whole thing now. So $40. This is Autumn Sunset. It was from the mystery box, so it actually doesn't even show up on Diamond Art Club's website. It's by Johanna Gerard, I believe is how you pronounce her name. It is going to be a square diamond painting. It is 65 by 86.9 centimeters with 45 colors, including 4 fairy dust. Oh, Eve said that, oh, hey, Emma. Eve said that Tmall just did an enhancement suggestion for this. So, I mean, I could see how this would be really pretty with an enhancement suggestion. It's a very pretty piece, especially if you do landscapes. I know I'm not a huge landscape person, but it is a very pretty piece. And I also know that there's a ton of these floating around out there, so it may be something nobody's interested in. Again, the starting bid for this was $40. This one is beautiful. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I literally think this was in the most recent mystery box. And like I said, it's not showing up on their website, but it was in a lot of mystery boxes. And like I said, it's a pretty piece, especially if you do like landscapes. I love the colors of the clouds and stuff, but... Oh, look at that. So if you guys didn't get this, Ditsy's actually doing a 2-month paint-along for this kit. So if it's something you want to get together with a group of people and do, then just Zooms together. Okay, so that would be fun. So if you guys don't have it and you'd be interested in doing like a Zoom video paint-along with Ditsy and friends, you could snag it here again. Starting bid for this is $40. That's a fun idea, Ditsy. All right, so I haven't seen anybody bid, so what we're going to do is we're going to give it another 30 seconds, people to decide, and we'll keep moving on if nobody's interested in this one. We're going to go for probably like another half hour or so, guys, and then we'll wrap it up for today, and then we'll keep going on tomorrow. All right, we'll say 10 seconds left, guys, if you're interested. Again, this is $40. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. Now we're back into mostly links to, I think for the rest of the day we'll have links, so. Ditsy, I think Gwen wants to know when you're doing the 2-month paint-along for this kit. All right, we're going to keep moving on. So we do have another discontinued piece coming up. So let's go ahead and pull this up. All right. So I'll go ahead and give you the starting bid, and we'll start bidding just so you guys know. This piece is starting at $50. So I'm going to go ahead and put start in the chat. So $50 for this piece. Again, it is discontinued. So this is Autumn Waterfall by Yasu Art Studio. It's a square diamond painting with a total of 63 drills, including 4 ABs and 2 fairy dusts. It's 27.6 by 34.7 inches or 70 by 88 centimeters. Now this is a pretty image. Again, this is discontinued and the starting bid is $50. She's pretty. I think I like her wings in that, man. And I do like how each of the little bubbles have like, it looks like butterflies or fairies. I don't know if it's supposed to be fairies or butterflies in it, but you can faintly see them in like the little bubbles around the water. So let's look at the rendering here. All right, again, if you're interested in this one, again, guys, it's Autumn Waterfall by Yasu Art Studio. It is discontinued, so you can no longer purchase it from Diamond Art Club, and the starting bid is $50 if you're interested in her. Oh, hi, Lizette. I think they are little fairies. They do look like they're supposed to be. Robin's in the chat too. She's in there resting with it. She's had a horrible migraine, so. All right, give it a couple minutes here. Well, not minutes, goodness gracious. We're going to give it like another 30 seconds unless somebody's interested in this kit. Again, $50 is the starting bid. This is a discontinued kit from Diamond Art Club. It's Autumn Waterfall by Yasu Art Studio. Alexi was about to bid and checked and she already had it. All right. 10 more seconds if you're interested in this kit to throw a bid in the chat. Again, $50. You got 10. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, we're going to keep moving, guys. So, next is actually a piece I actually just got off of a D-stash myself. Probably like a month or two ago. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this one up here. All right. This is a quite popular piece. So we're going to go ahead and get the starting bid going. So the starting bid for this piece is $60. So 60. So I'm going to put start in the chat here. And then we'll talk a little bit about this piece here. So this is Beachcomber's Bounty by Amy Stewart. A square diamond painting. It is 73 colors. It has 5 ABs and 3 fairy dusts. It's 38.6 by 27.6 inches or 98 by 70 centimeters. It is huge. 110,000 diamonds. And I will say this, I was going to say, we saw Shay do this and she used the enhancement. There's an enhancement pack made by DP with Sparklers and it is actually gorgeous. So when I actually start this one, I will be buying the enhancement pack. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. This is absolutely a gorgeous piece. If you have a house near water, not even necessarily the beach, or if you just love the beach and you want something like that on your wall, like this would be gorgeous. Honestly, this would be a pretty one. We've been redecorating our office. This would be a pretty one to put on the wall in an office or my office or somewhere. So let's look. Again, guys, just so you know, starting bid for this one is $60 if you're interested, so. Look at that rendering, though. This is done so well. So many details. I did this the same time Shay did with the enhancement set. Yeah, I remember watching Shay do it, and it's gorgeous. So I bet, Eve, I bet it turns out stunning in real life. I bet it is. Here's a better look at that image. I'm so excited for this one. So here's a look at the regular image versus the rendering. Again, with how much detail is in this, the rendering is phenomenal. Starting bid, if you're interested on this one, is $60, which is still relatively a steal considering how much it is on Diamond Art Club's website. So pretty image. Cute little message in the bottle there. I really can't wait to see this one. I honestly can't wait to do this one with the enhancement, so. All right. I'm going to give it another 30 seconds or so. Nobody's bid on this one, so starting bid is $60 if you're interested. Beachcomber's Bounty. Again, by Amy Stewart. I saw it on D-Stash. Did you? All right, 5. Oh, for 150. Man, that part wasn't showing up on my screen. Goodness, I got distracted with my countdown. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. If you sit and stare at it, you will find all kinds of Waldos in it. I bet when you work on it too, you will. All right. While I am pulling up the next one, this will be a good time to mention if you are watching back the replay and any of these kits you're interested in and they haven't sold because we've had a couple in a row now, feel free to send me an email and I will work on getting you connected with the buyer to purchase them. Again, all these kits in the last few minutes since I switched is still lot 2, so they're all being shipped by the same person, okay? All right, up next we have another discontinued kit. Oop, I almost clicked on the wrong one. Hold on. There we go. All right, so this one is for all you horse lovers. So go ahead and get the starting stuff out. So the starting bid on this one is $10. So you got a low starting bid on this one. So I'm going to put start. So $10 if you're interested in this piece. So this is Black and White by Deborah Lewis, excuse me. And then this is a round diamond painting with 16 colors. I'm actually surprised it has that many with the image, but 16 colors with 1 AB. It is 17.7 by 12.6 inches or 45 by 32 centimeters and is just under 18,000 diamonds. Thank you, Lillian. Lillian coming in with $10 for this kit. So this is a cute little, especially if you're a horse lover, but look at that. That's a pretty image. Gorgeous for any horse lover. I feel like I've seen it with the pieces in the mystery box that got released. There were several horse pieces too. So this was my first Diamond Art Club kit. Was it really, Laura? That's exciting. All right. So again, this is Black and White from Deborah Lewis. The current high bid is Lillian with $10. Very pretty. Have it hanging in my den. Oh, that's pretty. All right. So just in sake of moving things forward, I'm going to give it about 30 more seconds. If nobody else bids, we'll go ahead and close it up. Right now, the high bid is Lillian at $10. Pretty horse. I am still surprised that this has 16 colors. It's gotta, I guess, just be, I guess there's some teals in there because of the background where it's like bluish, greenish kind of. All right, we're gonna say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. Making sure that nobody else bid. All right, perfect. Congratulations, Lillian. That one is yours for $10. Congratulations. All right. Keep on moving here. Let's get out of the big image here and pull up my list so we can keep on moving. All right, the next one. So she did note the box does have quite a bit of damage to it, but everything is fine with the diamond painting. So I just want to throw that out there so you know the box will come a little bit damaged, but the diamond painting is okay. So starting bid for this one is $35, and it's currently out of stock. And so this is, oh, let me go ahead and put start. I guess that would be a good thing. You guys want to know if you can start bidding. So this is Blue-Eyed Cheshire Cat. We've been talking about the Cheshire Cat by Anthony Christo. Square diamonds with 60 colors, including 4 ABs, 22 by 31 inches or 56 by 79 centimeters with just under 69,000 drills. So let's look at the switch between the image and the rendering. Look at that cat. All right, let's pull up the big image here. I love how the little flower above him has the face in it too. So cute. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, I think I have this one. This is the one I have in my stash of the cat. I love the colors. Love it, love it. Again, starting bid for this one, if you're interested, is $35, and it is currently out of stock, guys. For all you Alice in Wonderland lovers out there. Specifically, I guess, since we all seem to have a favorite spot in our heart for the Cheshire Cat, we'll say all you Cheshire Cat lovers out there. All right. Again, starting bid for this one is $35. We're going to give it, we'll say 30 more seconds. So if anybody is interested, otherwise we'll go ahead and keep on moving. Coming up next is, I'm excited about the one coming up next. I kind of want it. I think Robin kind of wants it too. Robin, you can bid too if you want, even though you're in there doing that. You can bid if you want. All right, 10 seconds left, guys. $35 if you're interested for Blue-Eyed Cheshire Cat from Diamond Art Club. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. All right, let's keep on moving then. Let's see here. Thank you, Laura, for doing that, by the way. All right, up next. So the starting bid for this one is $45 if you're interested. I'm going to put start in the chat here in just a second. All right. So again, starting bid for this is $45. And this is a beautiful piece from Inamorte. So Broken Heart Hollow. It is discontinued, so you can no longer get it. And some information about this. So it's going to be a square diamond painting. It has a total of 44 colors, including 3 ABs and 2 fairy dust. It's 25.6 inches by 33.1 inches or 65 by 84 centimeters. And it is such a pretty piece. I normally don't like the darker-ish pieces, but I don't even really like this as a dark piece. Like, I know Inamorte normally does like darker art, but like the red in this is so stunning. That's kind of what draws me into it, is the red. It's so pretty. Laura's trying to enable you in there. I see that. Yeah, it's a pretty piece. It is very gorgeous. Again, so guys, starting bid for this one is $45. It is a discontinued piece that you can no longer get from Inamorte. Broken Heart Hollow. Her gorgeous black and red dress there. Oh no, I don't think the actual piece is dark. I mean, like, she normally does like darker kind of art. I feel like Inamorte does. Maybe that's just me. But this one is gorgeous and is so stunning when it's done. Okay, well, I'm waiting to see if anybody's going to bid on it. Again, starting bid on this piece is $45, guys. Let's just look and see. Look at that. That one's not finished. That one is finished. It's just at a different angle. There we go. Oh, and Debbie coming in with $45. Thank you, Debbie. Look at that. She is pretty. So there's a look at kind of what she'll look like finished. So let's scroll back up to the image now. All right. So again, this is Broken Heart Hollow from Inamorte, which is discontinued from Diamond Art Club. Right now, Debbie has the high bid of $45. So pretty. I love the wings too. I bet that red just all over is just such a pretty color. So I could see this being stunning once done. All right, we're going to give it, we'll say another 30 seconds or so. If anybody's interested in bidding, Debbie does have the highest bid right now for this at $45. Again, discontinued piece that you can no longer get from Diamond Art Club directly. You'd have to get it through a D-stash. So if you're interested. All right, we're going to give it 15 more seconds, guys. If you're interested, now's the time to throw your bids in there. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. Making sure I catch up with the chat here. Uh-oh. Sorry, I hit stop a little early there. All right, let's see. Next up, congrats, Debbie. J-Walls, I don't remember right off the top of my head, but I don't think so. But don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% certain, Angel Lee. All right. We're going to keep on going here. Make sure I'm clicking on the right thing. All right. This piece is going to be, starting bid is $30 for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and put start in the chat. $30 is the starting bid. And so this piece is Butterfly Beauty by Raw Sushi. Some information. It's a square diamond painting with 43 colors, including 4 ABs. It's 20 by 25 inches or 51 by 64 centimeters. And just about 51,000 diamonds. Now this would be a pretty one with like some neon kind of drills or like neon sparklers. Let's take a look at the image versus the rendering. Oh, this one's backwards. This one's the rendering and this is the image. It's throwing me off a little bit there. So again, starting bid for this piece is $30. So there's a look at what she looks like. And then let's pull the image up here. So that's the rendering. Where's the image? There we go. There's the actual image. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Okay, thank you, Sherry T. So Sherry T is bidding for $48 on this one. Thank you, Sherry. And then again, with this one's kind of like the other one. So the box on this was an older box. So it is just a little bit damaged, but the diamond painting itself is fine. So I just want to make sure that you're aware of that. But the diamond painting itself is perfectly fine. Some of those older boxes don't hold up very well. They start to like come apart. This one is wonderful. Is it, Kayleen? I could see this one with enhancements being gorgeous. So right now, Sherry T has the highest bid on this one for $48. There's a look at the rendering. I really like this. I really do. I could see the butterflies taking some, either like some glow drills or like some neon drills or like neon sparklers. Those would be so pretty. All right. So right now we have Sherry T for $48. So we're going to give it 30 more seconds if anybody else is interested in bidding. Right now, Sherry T has the highest bid at $48. Yeah, some of the new boxes aren't even hardly glued. Yeah. Thanks, Angel Lee. All right. 15 seconds left, guys. If you're interested, high bid on this one right now is $48. So 5, 4, 3. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Okay. Never mind on that bid. So if anybody's interested, let me know. Sherry T was behind. She thought she was bidding for Broken Heart Hollow. Yeah, so guys, make sure when you're watching this, especially since this is an actual live auction, make sure you hit the live button so that way you are caught up with where we're at on the stream. You're not accidentally bidding on a kit that you don't want. So I'm going to go ahead and call this one. Unless somebody else is interested, I'll give you another 30 seconds. So the starting bid for this one is $30, okay? So if anybody's interested, the starting bid is for $30 for this one still. We'll give it another 30 seconds and we'll wrap it up. That way, if anybody wanted to bid, they have a chance, and it wasn't the $48. All right. We're going to say 10 seconds, guys. If you're interested, starting bid on this one is $30. All right, 5, 4. Oh, there we go. Lexi just bid for $30. 3. We'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. Congratulations, Lexi. You got me right there at the end. Congratulations. This is a pretty piece. I will say, this is definitely, it would be a fun one to do. All right. Let's see here. All right, we got a couple minutes left. I'm going to try to go through as many as I can, okay, guys? Let's see. I'm trying to see where we're at. We're still only about 25 or 30 in, so this is probably going to take a lot more than one weekend. I think I might have underestimated just a little bit. All right, let's keep going, though. All right, so this kit is a smaller kit. Starting bid for it is just $7. So I'm going to go ahead and throw start in the chat. This is a little mini kit. So this is Captain Marvel. It's a Marvel piece. Round with, 12 colors? 9, and then 2 ABs and a fairy dust. It's only 13 by 13 inches. And here we go. So here's a look at what that looks like again. The starting bid for this one's only $7 if you're interested in it. Yeah, I know. I must go faster. We really must go faster. So here's a look at that round rendered piece. I just want to make sure I give everybody a chance if they're interested in bidding to bid. So I just don't want to give it just 1 minute and keep going because somebody looks away for 2 seconds. You might miss it. All right. Again, small kit. Must stay longer. Robin, Mom's always right. I don't know. We may stay a little longer. I know Bella Art's live right now, so maybe we'll stay a little longer. I don't know. We'll see. So anybody interested, we're going to give it 15 more seconds. This is, again, Captain Marvel. Starting bid is $7. Smaller kit, so. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yeah, and Laura does have a good point. If a kit does not sell, guys, and you have like regret that you didn't purchase it or anything, send us an email, and I'm willing to. I know these people are wanting to destash and get their kits down, so send me an email if something you regret not buying something or you're watching the replay and miss it. Oh, Kayleen, $7. So Kayleen, you're the only one that bid, so it's yours, Kayleen. So Kayleen, congratulations, Kayleen. All right. Stay a little longer. I made a list of what I want, but they haven't came up yet. Well, even if we don't get to it today, we're gonna we're gonna keep going over a couple of days, and I'll try to make sure I make an announcement when it is. Like tomorrow, we have our normal live at 2, and we don't have prize giveaways, so we'll be doing this tomorrow instead. All right, keep on moving, guys, for the sake of time. Another discontinued kit. This one starts. Bidding is gonna start at $30. $30. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. So $30 is the one for this. All right. So this is some information about this kit so everybody has it. So Cara Mia, another Mandy Manzano piece. And this is a square diamond painting with 48 colors, including 3 ABs and an iridescent. It is 17.7 by 32.1 inches or 45 by 81.7 centimeters. So Keisha said maybe after giving the stats, do a timer for 90 seconds. Yeah, I can do roughly 90 seconds if nobody bids. So again, this piece is the starting bid is $30 if anybody's interested. And it's discontinued from Diamond Art Club, but it's Cara Mia by Mandy Manzano. She's a pretty piece. She's a little darker. Very, very pretty though. I love how Mandy does all of her artwork though. Let's take a look at the rendering. I feel like the rendering looks a little bit lighter than the image does. Like around the top edge there. I'm trying to go back and forth. This one doesn't have the little slide thing. Maybe Deb's Diamonds right now. For right now, my focus is getting through the auction and stuff, so I won't be making a list within the next day or two. So you'd have to watch the replay for anything that didn't sell. All right, is anybody interested in this kit? So it is $30 is the starting bid. Again, this is Cara Mia. It is discontinued from Diamond Art Club. I'm just gonna scroll down real quick while I'm giving everybody about 30 seconds to look and see what she looks like finished. Oh, she really doesn't look that dark finished, actually. No, she isn't, actually. I know. I was just curious. I wanted to look at a finished one. Sometimes in the description they put a date of when it was released, but I don't think they do on the box. This was released in June 3rd, 2023. All right, 10-second warning if you're interested on Cara Mia from Diamond Art Club. The starting bid is $30 right now. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. All right. Yeah, finished it definitely did look pretty. So let's keep on going here. Pull up the next kit. All right. So next we're gonna have this is probably one of Robin's favorite top artists, but I know she has this piece, so let's go ahead and pull it up. Let me close a couple of these tabs. So this is an out of stock piece. Starting bid for this one is $50. And let's get some information about this kit. So get start in the chat. So again, starting bid for this one is $50. I'm not sure, Jay Lily. So this is Cherry Blossom Tree by Dakota Dateweiler. Some information. It is a square diamond painting with, let's see, 59 colors with 3 ABs, 3 fairy dusts, and an electro. 34.6 by 27.6 inches or 88 by 70 centimeters, just under 100,000 diamonds. And if You guys kind of have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm like 98% sure there's an enhancement suggestion for this kit if I'm not mistaken. I want to say I saw somebody do it for a Dakota-thon with the enhancements. So there's the image change to the rendering. This is actually one I got. I usually don't do a lot of like landscape or anything like that, but this piece with a cherry blossom tree is absolutely stunning. Again, starting bid for this piece is $50. $50 if you're interested in Cherry Blossom Tree from Diamond Art Club. Just the canvas without the drills. This is beautiful. I could imagine. I love the pinks. And like, I love the butterflies are pink to go with it. So pretty. Dakota does some of the prettiest artwork ever. We've both, Robin and myself have both done Dakota-thon the past 2 years and absolutely love the Dakota pieces we've done. Enjoy lunch, Stacy. All right, so I'm going to give it, we'll say another 30 seconds. If nobody's interested in bidding, again, this one's starting bid is $50 for Cherry Blossom Tree. I'm not sure if she has like a specific story behind this image. If anybody else knows, they could let you know, but I'm not sure if there is or not. All right. 10 more seconds. Starting bid $50 if you're interested, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. We're going to keep on going, guys. We still have a lot of Diamond Art Club kits left for this lot, so. All right, so the next one we're looking at, let's go ahead and pull a link up here. All right, well, I know this isn't going to be my taste because I'm not a gnome fan, but gnomes are quite popular. So this is going to be, starting bid is $40. So let me go ahead and put start in the chat. So starting bid again for this one is $40. So this is Christmas Gnome Trio by Lori Furnell. And it is a round diamond painting with 55 colors, including a glow in the dark and 3 ABs. It's 30 by 22 inches or 76 by 56 centimeters. So for all you gnome lovers out there, starting bid for this one is $40. Show you the image to the rendering here. And then let's pull up the actual image here. I mean, I'm not a gnome person, but it is kind of a cute image. Very Christmassy. We just missed Christmas in July, just a little bit. I mean, technically it's still July, but be ending in the next couple of days. So starting bid for this one, guys, is $40 if you're interested in this. $40. All right, we're going to give everybody, we'll say like another 30 seconds if you're interested in bidding on Christmas Gnome Trio. Starting bid's $40. The gnomes, I feel like we have quite a few gnomes coming up, I think, so the gnomes. All right, 10 seconds left, guys, if you're interested. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. And again, guys, just a friendly reminder, if you're watching the replay and any of these haven't sold and they're kits you're interested in, or even if you were watching the live and you regret not buying something, just email me and let me know, okay? We'll work on trying to help get these sold for the people and getting you some pretty kits in your hands. All right. Up next, we have an Ennis Guerrero. Yes, Taylor. So we have several different lots. So all these kits, until I tell you we're all bidding, this is one lot, which means it's shipping from one person. So you'll pay whatever exact combined shipping is on all the kits that you purchase from this one person. So, but you do have to pay shipping. All right. So starting bid for this one is $40. So I'm going to put start in the chat here. All right. So again, starting bid for this is $40. It's Clavis Est Memorie. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I think it's supposed to be like French. And I probably just butchered that, but don't get mad at me. It's by Ennis Guerrero. It is a round diamond painting with 46 colors, including 2 ABs. It is 31 by 22 inches or 78.7 by 55.6 centimeters. This is, I didn't know, I didn't realize Ennis had another one with a snake in it. Look at that. I know Robin has one. She's planning, I can't remember the name of it right off the top of my head, but she's planning on changing the snake colors. And this is another one that would be fun to change the snake colors with. Kind of rechart it, make the snake just pop out. So again, starting bid for this one, guys, if you missed it, is $40. And this is a discontinued Ennis Guerrero kit. $40. She's so pretty. I know her artwork tends to be a little bit darker, but man, it is gorgeous. Let's see if this one has a year of when it was released. Let's see. Oh, wow. September 7th, 2024. Yes, Christine, Astral Sabbath's the other one. This one's actually pretty recent. With it less than a year ago it was released and it's already discontinued. So here's the rendering. Look at those snake scales. I love the sky and the face, but the snake has to go. Oh, no. Just make the snake some pretty fun color. All right, guys. One more time, starting bid on this is $40 if anybody's interested. I'm going to give everybody about, we'll say another 30 seconds if anybody's interested. Starting bid is $40. I would be dreaming of snakes every night. Yeah, Ennis does have some beautiful faces. The mascara, tears just like running down her face. She's so striking. Are there any pictures of it completed? Good question. Well, let's look. Let's see. Is it complete? One piece. It's actually not as dark completed. I feel like that happens to be the case a lot of the time. I mean, it's still like the snake is kind of dark and like the edge is dark, but the sky comes much lighter. So there's what it looks like completed. So it does look a little bit brighter than the image. Just a little bit. All right. So starting bid for this is $40 if you're interested. Again, discontinued kit. Is it mascara or blood? I'm gonna go with mascara. All right, 10 seconds left, guys. $40 is the starting bid. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. We got a couple more discontinued. We got 2 more discontinued kits coming up. Hi, Elizabeth. All right. Hello, Elizabeth, and hi, Laura. All right. So another discontinued kit coming up. All right. So here is this one. All right. This one, the starting bid on this piece is going to be $50. $50. So let me go ahead and put start in the chat here so you can start bidding if you're interested. All right, so let's get some information about this kit. So again, starting bid is $50. This is a piece called Comet by Lily Fu. It is a square diamond painting with 66 colors, including 3 ABs and 2 fairy dusts. It's 25.6 by 37 inches. This is actually a pretty big kit. 65 by 93.8 centimeters and just under 100,000 diamonds on it. And this, again, this is a discontinued kit here. Let's see if... This is another one that was released pretty recently. August of 2024. So here's a look at what she looks like. Again, this is Comet. It's discontinued. The starting bid is $50 for this one. I like the colors of the sky. I have this one but haven't done it yet. The canvas is gorgeous. Yeah, the colors look gorgeous. Look at that. All those little spots in the sky would look pretty as like an AB or like a glow in the dark. Something to make it look like some stars. She's very pretty. I'm also a fan of her hair. I love the blue hair. I miss mine. Mine used to be blue several years ago. I miss it. All right, anyway, starting bid again, guys. If you're interested in this kit, it is discontinued from Diamond Art Club. It is $50 is the starting bid. And this piece is called Comet. She is fabulous. All right. Give everybody... Yeah, when they archive so quickly, you're right. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Here's a picture of this completed. We're going to give it about 30 seconds, guys. She's pretty. Well, that's somebody's dogs fighting, not a diamond painting. What? We're playing. She's pretty finished. She looks pretty. She looks pretty as an image, though. All right, if you're interested, again, the starting bid for this is $50. It is archived. Comet by Lily Fu. 10 seconds left if you're interested. $50 is the starting bid. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I don't know. I could, Kayleen, but I feel like my hair got so damaged because you have to bleach my hair and then you have to color it blue. So maybe. All right, we're gonna keep going. All right, had to make sure nobody bid on it before I said stop here. All right. Now we got another discontinued kit coming up for any landscape lovers out there. So let's go ahead and get that pulled up here. All right. So here's what we're going to be bidding on. So starting bid for this one is $35. So let me go and put start in the chat. So $35 is our starting bid for this. So let's get a little information about it. So this is going to be Crystal Lake Cabin by Dominic Davidson. It is a square diamond painting with 48 colors, including 2 ABs. It's 30 by 20 inches or 76 by 51 centimeters and is just barely over 60,000 diamonds. And then, again, this is a discontinued kit. I'm curious now. Oh, this one doesn't have the date, so it must be a much older kit. So let's pull up the image here. So first, here is the regular image, which is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous kit. All right, so let's look at the rendering now while we've got it up. Again, starting bid for this one, guys, is $35. I mean, considering this isn't like a huge, huge diamond painting, the render holds pretty well. I mean, in order to keep some of the small details, they have to be much, much bigger. So that's what the rendering looks like. And again, this is discontinued. It is Crystal Lake Cabin from Dominic Davidson. I actually did this one even though I don't do landscapes, but it looks just like a cabin and pond my husband's and parents own. Oh, I bet this is another pretty one. If you you'd love to put up and frame in your house. It'd be pretty. All right, we'll say 15 more seconds if anybody's interested. Starting bid is $35. Beautiful discontinued piece from Dominic Davidson. It's very pretty when complete. I could see that. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. Let's keep on moving through, guys. It didn't say, Jay Lily. This one did not have a date on it. So I'm not sure what year this one was released. I was curious too, so I looked. But this one, so it was before they started adding dates, which has been a little bit of time, so. All right. Any bird lovers in the chat here? All right, so this one is a starting bid of $50. So $50 is going to be your starting bid. So let's do a little bit of information about this kit here. So this is Edith from Richard Lawrence. It is a round diamond painting with 52 colors, 1 AB and 3 fairy dusts. It's 22 by 29 inches or 55.6 by 73.7 centimeters and has about 54,000 diamond paintings. So there you go. It's at least older than 2021, Jay Lily. The other one was. So again, starting bid for this one is $50, guys. 50. And I do own this one. I love all the birds. I love this one because it's got the little, I think it's supposed to be a praying mantis maybe on top, standing on top of Edith. But I absolutely love this. The little ladder climbing up to the mushroom. I do say, I wish that some of the older ones, they kept the rendering of his writing in, and I wish they still did. So when I get to the point of actually doing the ones that don't have the writing in it, like where it says, let's pull up the image so you can see a little better. Like where it says, let it rain, let it pour, days like this, friends are for, I would love to, I'm going to rechart that back in to stay. But I love his images. Again, this is the starting bid for this one is $50. So $50 for Edith by Richard Lawrence from Diamond Art Club. It is currently out of stock. The cute little boots or shoes or socks or whatever you want to call them that Al's wearing, Edith. The rendering is super close. All right, if anybody's interested, we're going to give it another 30 seconds, and then we will move on. $50 is the starting bid for Edith. All right, 15 seconds left, guys, and then we're going to go ahead and move on. I'd say we'll probably do, I don't know, maybe we'll go to 4:30, so maybe we'll get 2 or 3 more done. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, so I'm thinking I may skip around here a little bit, but I have to make sure, since Robin's in there taking notes, if I skip around some, is it going to throw you off? Like if I pick a kit that's not necessarily in the order of the list. Because if not, I might just randomly pick a couple here or there. Just before we end here. Let's see. I'm looking. All right. Let's see. I'm waiting to make sure before I just pick a random one, since she's in there taking notes for me. So we're just going to pick a random kit. Okay. Let's see. All right. So here's where we're going next. I just want to pick some random different ones of some artists we haven't done yet. Okay. So this is, let me make sure I highlight the right information to give you the correct information before we get started. So starting bid for this is going to be $50. Okay. And she didn't, Cassie. I heard her. She said no. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start. So this is, again, $50 is the starting bid here. So this is Golden Cocker Spaniel by Peggy Collins. And this kit has been discontinued. So let's get some information about this kit, and then we'll look into it a little more. So it's a square diamond painting. It's got 57 colors, including 3 ABs. It is 38.6 by 25.6 inches, or 98 by 65 centimeters. So pretty big. It is just over 102,000 diamonds. This was released in November 18th of 2023. So if you have a Golden Cocker Spaniel, this would be a pretty one to do. So again, this is a Peggy Collins piece. The starting bid is $50, and it has been discontinued. So there's our image, and then let's take a look here at the rendering. It's actually a really close rendering. The only difference is like the outlines around like the eyes and parts of it, like the black gets a little bit thicker, but very, very cute. Again, this starts for $50 by Peggy Collins. It is a discontinued piece if you're interested. Golden Cocker Spaniel. We're only on the 39th kit. Woo! Alrighty. Alright, 30 more seconds. We'll give it, again, starting bid, if you're interested, is $50. We'll give you 30 more seconds if you're interested, and we're going to keep on moving. Because I don't think we've even went through a fourth of the kits that we have. Well, we're around a fourth, according to Jay Lee. So tomorrow I've got to go faster. All right, 10 seconds, guys. $50 is the starting bid for Golden Cocker Spaniel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, let's see here. What else do we want to do here? I'm gonna keep everybody on their toes here, guys. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna do a different company for a minute. So let's do this one right here. All right, ready? So the next kit, let me make sure I have the starting bid and stuff here. All right, so this is a Muni made piece. So starting bid for this is going to be $60. So starting bid again, $60 for this. So this is going to be Deity. Is it Deity or Deity of Dawn? Probably mispronouncing that. By Femke Deborah. So some information about this kit. Let me scroll down and get it. It is a round diamond painting. It is 60 by 85 centimeters. It's 55 colors with 3 ABs and 7 shimmer drills. Has about 61,000 diamonds. It is currently out of stock. I don't think I can make the image any larger. Actually, I should be able to. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We just need to let it load. There we go. Natalia said, I love her. I have her. She's gorgeous. So again, starting bid for this is $60. It is currently out of stock from Unimade. So there's the rendering. Again, this is a round diamond painting. Has lots of specialty drills. So there's a look at I love how Unimade does her pictures. Deity. Okay. I have no idea, so I'm gonna go with Deity of Dawn. There's a photo. She does a photo of just the specialty drills. So again, you have 3 ABs and 7 shimmer drills. Image of kind of the rendering, everything together. Does this come with the Mini Made toolkit? Let's see. Let's see if I have any notes here. Lots of room for enhancements. Yes, yes. I don't know for sure if it comes with a Mini Made toolkit or not. Is it an oopsie kit? No, I don't think so, Ditzy. They gave me some notes of if there was anything special about it, and for the most part, I put if it doesn't have a toolkit or anything, most of these won't have toolkits. So I would assume it doesn't have a toolkit. If it does, she can chime in. But it's, as far as I know, it's not an oopsie kit. She didn't add a note of that, so it's just one of their regular diamond paintings. And again, starting bid for this one is $60. There's a pretty picture of it again, and the rendering. So we'll give it about 30 seconds if anybody's interested. If not, we're going to keep moving on. I'm just kind of jumping around for the last couple of kits here of the day. Deity of Dawn, I believe, is how we determined you pronounce this. If I'm still pronouncing it wrong, definitely let me know. All right, 10 seconds left if you're interested. Starting bid again on this one from Unimate is $10. $10. God. Starting bid is $6. You have 10 seconds left. Good grief. This is why I said we'll end soon. My brain's fried. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So she got it in a D stash, okay. All right, guys. Let's see here. It's in an Oraloa box with an Oraloa toolkit, if you guys are interested in it. All right, let's see here. I'm just kind of skipping around here trying to pick some random kits here, okay? I have the square and round version of this, haven't completed it yet, but so beautiful. Yeah, it's gorgeous, like pastel and pretty colors. Let's see. We're gonna do a couple more and then we're gonna call it a night. So let's see. We're going to do this one next. Let me make sure I've got the starting bid and stuff pulled up here, and we're going to keep going. All right. So the starting bid for this one is $50. All right. This is another discontinued kit. I'm going to put start in the chat. Again, this is $50 is the starting bid for this. So some information about this pretty kit here. This is Lucy by Micah Jelena. Discontinued. It's square diamonds with 57 colors, including 3 ABs and 1 fairy dust. It's 22 by 48 inches, or 55.8 by 121.8 centimeters. So long kit. And then let's see here. So again, starting bid for this one is $50. So let's take a look at this image here. So there is a look of Miss Lucy. And then the rendering. This is another really tall kit. I think this is taller than the last one I said that was super tall. So again, starting bid for this one is $50, guys. $50 for Lucy. It does look like it would be a gorgeous canvas to do. The other one that you have, we talk about enhancements. You have some options for enhancements on. because it's got that mirror behind her. You could do like some bronze or gold, like metallic drills to make that so pretty. And then she's got some jewelry and stuff on. You could add some stuff too. So again, this is another discontinued kit from Diamond Art Club. It is Lucy by Mike Angelina. Very, very large kit. And the starting bid is $50. Alright, I'm going to give everybody, we'll say like 20 more seconds. And then we're going to keep moving. I think I'm going to do one more kit and then we're going to call it for the day. And then what we'll do is we'll pick back up with this lot tomorrow. So if you have one stuff today, you can hold on to your information. And then tomorrow when we do finish up this lot, hopefully, you can email all your stuff at that point because we'll be done with that lot, hopefully. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I know, Christine. Well, hopefully too, though. I mean, like I said, if we don't sell things, guys, during the auction, you know, if it doesn't sell at all, and it's something you're interested in, you can send us a message, and we'll see what we can do. All right. I'm gonna pick one more kit here to do. Let's do one more. We'll do one more discontinued kit. Here's what we'll do. We're going to do a mystery kit. You guys ready? Make sure I'm selecting the right link here. So this is the last one of the day, guys. So starting bid for this is going to be $50. There's not really going to be a lot I can show you for this. So let me go ahead and put start. Again, starting bid is $50 for a mystery kit. Rita, I see you. It's just a different lot, so I can't do it easily. That's the only reason I haven't. But I do see you. I'm not ignoring you. I just can't switch lots to do it, so. All right. So let's talk about this kit. So again, starting bid is $50. The mystery kit is mystery kit number 28. It's a landscape. It's by Sandra Bergeson. So it's a square, as all of their diamond paintings are. 53 colors in total with 4 ABs. It's 22 by 26, so actually not the largest mystery kit. 55.8 by 66 centimeters, and just under 60,000 drills. So this is just, I'm just going to scroll through. You've got the question mark there. You've just got the image. There's not really a lot for me to show you guys here. So that's all the images we have. So let's see. No date of when this one was released. So if anybody's interested, again, starting bid for this mystery kit is $50. And this is one of those things. Mystery kits are they're one-time releases, and then they never come back. So if you don't buy them on release, you don't have a chance to get them unless you buy them from D-Stash. Everybody's looking for mystery kit 68, it looks like. Oh no, Colleen said she's looking for a kit. It's the starting bid for this one's $50, Kayleen, $50. So the starting bid again for this one, $50. It's mystery kit 28. It's a landscape. It's actually, if it's your first mystery kit, sometimes they can be a little overwhelming. This is a smaller one, so it wouldn't be a bad one to start for a first mystery kit. So $50. We're gonna give it like 30 seconds unless somebody bids, and then we're gonna go ahead and call it. It's pretty. I did this one. Francis said, I wish I would do landscapes. Yeah, I'm not a huge landscape person either, so. All right, again, starting bid on this is $50. So we have about 15 more seconds for this mystery kit. This is going to be the last one for the day. We will pick back up tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, which is our normal live time, and we'll probably go for a couple of hours. So. All right, 5. Oh, we got Barb coming in. Barb Paisley with $50. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, thank you. So Barb is bidding $50 for this mystery kit. So if anybody else is interested, I'm going to give it 10 more seconds, and then we're going to start counting down and wrap it up here right now. Barb is our highest bid for $50. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stop. All right. Oh, go. I got a little bit of delay here, so I'm going to pick the winner here in a second. I know. I'm waiting until it catches up with the chat with me. Okay. So it's going to take a second for you guys to catch up with me because I'm catching everything. Even Robin put in the wrong congratulations, it looks like. So to me, it looks like Barb Paisley won for $52. So I've got based on where my stop is, it's Barb Paisley for $52. So Robin's got it. So that was sneaky. My chat's a little bit like me talking live. It takes a minute for the chat to catch up because of the delay. And so I have to wait to see who wins. And so that was a good one. So Barb wins that for $52. Congratulations, Barb. Yeah. Perfect. So I got Barb Paisley for $52. Congratulations, Barb. That was close. So, all right. So that is going to be it for the day, guys. That was a good little itching out there to kind of win just a little bit. Yeah, so I'm trying to do it based off of the live chat here. So congratulations, Barb. We really appreciate it. I also want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with us for so long. Even it's been over 3.5 hours. I'm losing my words here. So I hope everybody had a good time. Again, we were going to pick back up with the same lot, which means if you've already bought something, you won't have to pay. The shipping will be combined. So we're picking up tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern instead of 1. So tomorrow will be at 2 p.m., which is our normal live time. We'll probably go for 2 or 3 hours, depending on how things are going. And then anything we don't get to, we are still going to auction. We'll just have to set up another time. Okay? So thank you guys so much. Make sure if you haven't already, I've seen it, but make sure you hit your thumbs up on the way out and let everybody know that we're going to be here again tomorrow auctioning off some kits. So we still got lots of discontinued kits, some out of stock kits, some in stock kits, and hopefully we'll get to some of the other, we've got like some other Dreamer designs and a couple other companies tomorrow. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Everybody enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.